Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Good evening and Roll Tribe, ICC fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of ICC football here on Super Talk Mississippi and Let's Go ICCTV.com. Tonight, a rivalry is renewed as the Northeast Tigers come to town with a 4-1 record to face your 1-2 ICC Indians. Now, both teams still have a shot at the 2020 North Division Championship, but a win tonight would go a long, long way in chasing that title. Adam Gore alongside Dr. Brad Boggs here in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth, ready for tonight's action in a year that, well, we already know what kind of year it's been, but tonight for the Indians, the year has kind of caught up with them, with a roster that's missing 6 players. Place kicker Shane Lasher, his availability is going to be a game-time decision. Offensive coordinator Chad Cook and offensive line coach Andy Greening are both out due to illness, so to say a team's shorthanded when you're, 1, missing players, but 2, also missing 2 coaches, Brad, that's going to go a long way when it comes to being a little bit shorthanded tonight.
Oh, most definitely, Adam. And, the college, we followed COVID protocols over the last couple of weeks. And sadly, it did put some folks out for this week's game, but we were able to get a lot of folks back too, a lot of our players. And there's an excitement in the air tonight, and I'm going to tell you why. Because returning to the sidelines to help out ICC tonight is our former head coach, John Williams, which, of course, as you'll know, it's worth noting, and I'm sure he's going to let you know at some point in time, he's never lost to the Tigers. Now, John's returning to the sidelines. He's going to be running the offense, and, of course, Coach Cannon's still down there. But, when we come back from with the Davis Ford pregame show, we'll step inside Coach's Corner, presented by the Bank of Okolona, as Lee Adams is going to talk with Coach Sean Cannon about tonight's game with the Tigers and going to fill you in a little bit more and give you some more to go on. So back with more after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to, and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want. And I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. We're joined by head coach Sean Cannon as we head into tonight's game against Northeast. Coach, always an exciting time when these two squads go head to head, that's for sure. Just talk a bit about the rivalry in general and what you've witnessed through it over the years heading into tonight's game.
Yeah, it's been a always a special time. We get to play these guys, and I guess this is year 11 playing them, and we've had some great battles over the years. I remember my first year in 2010 when we had a 17-14 type of game. It was, down to the wire, and I remember our 14 game there when, I think they picked one off in the end zone. We stripped the ball, and then we had the double overtime a couple years ago. And so it's been some, great ball games between two really good football teams, but we're excited to get back to playing.
Now, it's always good when you get them on your home turf as well, so that'll be fun tonight also. But that team coming in, they got a little bit more experience this year as we have. This will be their sixth game and our fourth. So talk a bit about Northeast and some of the challenges they're going to present to you guys tonight.
Yeah, they throw the ball pretty good bit. Running backs, the quarterback is a running back playing quarterback. Scrambles around, gets a lot of yards. I think he's probably their leading rusher. I ain't really looked at the stats, but watching the tape, he's a guy that totes the mail for them. Got a really explosive receiver, number 4. I think he scored in every ball game, this year, and he's had a kickoff return a couple weeks ago against Northwest, and so they're offensively they're pretty good. They're a well-oiled machine. Give you a lot of different sets, 4 wides, and then they go down to 2 tight and everything. So a lot of challenges we have to get ready for, this week in practice, and then look at defensively, pretty athletic. Secondary is really good. They're long in the secondary, and And then up front, linebackers, D-line are pretty active. So we'll have our hands full for sure, on both sides of the ball. But, you're right. I mean, they've been, in the situation where they played all their games, and, you got teams missing, 2 or 3 here and there and stuff like that. But, they've been pretty fortunate to do that. So, got a good football team for sure.
All right, now talk a bit about this week's preparation and getting back into game week and getting ready for this good Northeast team coming in. Talk a bit about what you guys have worked on offensively and defensively.
Well, we was talking the other day as coaches. Our first home game was October 1st, and our second home game is November the 12th. So it's been a while since we've been at home, and so that's one good thing, at least, to be able to play in front of our home crowd and get that last game here at home, but. Got them back in, and got them back in a group playing football. And so we've had about 4 or 5 days to kind of get ready. And, we were kind of situation, too, that we know it's, getting into the season. And I know a lot of teams just coming back off this break have taken a week to kind of get themselves back in shape. But, we're all in the situation where we are. But I think our kids have, come back eager, ready to get going and playing. And we've been getting after it in practice. And, just time change has really been different on us. Usually we're off the field at 5:45 every day for practice, and now we're having to transition from the practice field to the game field, to get on the lights to finish up our practice. And, so that's been a little bit challenging for us. We've never really played this long, going into the season when the time had changed. So, so we're making it work, and I think our kids have bought in and having a good time and actually get back out there and play for sure.
Okay, now heading into this game, though, you are coming off a road win over Kahoma, and actually earned one of your guys, Decoy Randolph, a Conference Player of the Week honor for defense. So talk a bit about your defense and how they were able to respond in that last game, and how you hope it will carry over even with the break this weekend, or this week.
You go back and look at the second half against Northwest. We finally kind of woke up, if you want to say, and come out and played pretty good ball. And then, the week after that against Kahoma, we limited the big play. That was huge. I think they got the one offsides there. We jumped offsides. They threw it down the field, and we go down there and tackle them on the 5, and then they have to use a timeout. We hold them there for the halftime, and I was able to get some turnovers, get some interceptions, and stop them on 4th down, and just playing good defensive team football. Didn't play real great offensively, but sometimes the defense has to help the offense. And but Decoy really showed out. I saw him that Monday after we played, and I said, "Where you been?" And he was kind of looked at me. What do you mean, Coach? I said, "Where you been? I've been waiting on that all year." But he really got after Kahoma really good. I was proud of him to get that honor and everything. And anytime you get that award in this league, it's always big because there's a lot of great players in this league, and I thought he come up and had a really good ball game for us.
Okay, and you talked a little bit about your defense waking up, and your offense has a lot of different moving parts with your skill guys. Talk a little bit about how they've progressed so far this season and kind of what you expect to see out of them tonight.
Yeah, got to get back to running the football. We've kind of went back to the mentality we had against Northwest there, and with Jamarcus and Jamal Brooks and RJ and those guys, and got pretty much a 3-headed monster back there. Those guys have done a good job for us, and and Quay's been a big play guy for us, but him and Barry have done some great things for us. So we got to continue to get the ball to our playmakers, and sometimes coaching's overrated. You got to make sure the players can get out there and play, and so that's one thing we've been concentrating on is just making the right reads, making the right throws, and getting the ball out quick and not taking negative plays, and that's really got to be a key for us too as well.
All right, Coach. Well, you mentioned it there with it being a key. Let's talk about your Bank of Oklahoma keys to victory for tonight.
Yeah, got to stay ahead of the chains offensively. Can't put ourselves in situations where we're backed up and long yardage. If we play ahead of 1st down and 2nd down and make those 3rd downs manageable for us, and and then defensively goes back not eliminating the big play. They're a big screen team, screen and go, and so whoever's got responsibility to stop the screen downs got to do that, and whoever's responsible for staying over the top's got to stay over the top, and that's the thing I've told them. I said, we've got to keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when he gets ready to break contain, we've got to get him down, and and that's one thing I've seen that they've hurt a lot of people on, but they've been in some dog fights too. They had a good battle with Holmes last week. I think it was 14-10, and and so they've been in those type of games, and the last couple of weeks we played, we've been in those type of games too, that are coming down to the wire, and so we just got to play every play, got to make sure we eliminate kicking game mistakes. It's not far as mistakes, just big plays in that deal. Got to field position, and I think that's one thing against Oklahoma we did a good job of, was flipping the field. We pinned them down inside. When you got to go 90, it's hard, and so we've got to get some returns, set our offense up for some, some successful drives. Not having to go 75 or 80 there, and and then it goes back to turnovers. We got to keep those at bay, and we got to get them back. Anytime we give the ball to our offense more times than they expect to, hopefully we'll have some big plays there. And so I think our kids will be ready to play. They know this game is huge, and just wish the situation was different. We was able to get everybody here, because I would really love for them to experience that type of Northeast Itawamba game rivalry with the full stands and 2 bands and all those things. But this time of year, we're just glad to get a chance to play.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck tonight.
All right, thanks.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom, or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion, or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online davisfordsales.com.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending, or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
I use ice cream as kind of for medicinal purposes, It just puts me in a good mood.
This would be so good for dinner.
Very crispy, spicy.
A little tang.
A crunch.
El crunch.
There's a lot of bacon on this thing. It's just oozing.
Delicious.
I just want dessert.
Give me some.
Very indulgent.
Now, this is delicious.
Shaky goodness.
And the nice crunch.
Oh, that's dangerous.
What about the tots? Tots are everything.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man, because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom, or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion, or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show. Remember, folks, when you're looking for your next new or used vehicle, visit davisfordautosales.com or stop by and visit them at 904 West Main Street, located near the brand new soccer complex here on the Fulton campus. Tab and the rest of the crew will be waiting for you there at Davis Ford. So we're about 10 minutes and 45 seconds away from that First American National Bank opening kickoff between your ICC Indians and the Northeast Tigers here on Super Talk 101.9. and Let's Go ICC TV. Now, Brad, we just heard from Coach Sean Cannon about his keys to victory in the game tonight as well. So what are going to be your Bank of Oklahoma keys to victory tonight for the good guys?
Well, and Coach Cannon made some great points there in what he was saying in tonight's game, and, of course, getting these guys back tonight, and, of course, this week, it was a big week getting these guys back. But, first of all, I look at the turnover battle. We got to win the turnover battle. We got to stay on top of that, hopefully not have any turnovers and produce turnovers for them and get the takeaways there. So that's huge in my opinion. Also, obviously, is controlling the clock while on offense. I definitely think, when we got the ball, of course, I know that's everybody's big key, but we need to keep the ball out of their hands, Adam. And so we need to control the clock and have those long drives down the field where we're controlling the clock. And then last, as far as, kind of what Coach Cannon had mentioned, with the talented guy they've got at quarterback, again, keeping him in the box. I think that's going to be beneficial. We're going to have those defensive ends and those linebackers where basically if he does get out, we need to turn him back in and make sure that we're keeping him there and turn him back into our guys so we can get him down on the ground.
Absolutely, and those are Dr. Brad Boggs' Bank of Oklahoma keys to victory tonight for the Indians. The Bank of Oklahoma is a hometown bank that has been serving Chickasaw County and the surrounding areas for more than 75 years. Go by and visit my good buddy John Harrod and all the great folks out there at the Bank of Oklahoma. They're located at 227 West Main Street there in Oklahoma, or you can stop by and check out one of their branches, Houston Banking Center, the Bank of Manatee, and the one I always drive by when I go home to see Mom and Dad, the Calhoun Banking Center. Now, when we come back, we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups presented by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. We're, again, about 8.5 minutes away from tonight's First American National Bank opening kick. Back with more right after this word from our sponsors here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online, davisfordsales.com.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online, davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show as we're going to take you to the field for the playing of the national anthem.
Please remove all headwear.
And that was the ICC All-American Band with the performance of the national anthem there. We're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening kickoff, but let's take a look at tonight's Coca-Cola starting lineups. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. And, Brad, tell us about the starters for your Indians.
Yeah, we've got Loden Boland going to head up the offensive quarterback. We've got Jamarcus Quarles coming in at running back. We've got Quay Davis, Barry Flowers, J.J. Daniels, wide receiver. Tyler Day, tight end. We got Tim Yarborough at the offensive tackle position, along with Quadarius Hodges at the offensive tackle. We got two guards with Buddy Ballman and Javante Woodall, and then the center handing it off back there to Boland is going to be Charles Brooks. Defensive side of things, Tyreek Howard, defensive end. His partner on the other side, you got Tacoy Randolph, who we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, and having his spectacular game at the other defensive end. Jason Womack fills in the middle at nose guard. Linebacking crew, we've got Keaton Cager, Corley Hooper, Montre Bell, and Emmanuel Vance, all filling in at linebackers. Then into the secondary, we've got Ralph Dunn at corner, Tacorin Parker at the other corner. And then strong safety Peyton Ray, and the free safety position comes in at Perez Kerr.
And that is tonight's Coca-Cola starting lineup for your ICC Indians, as we're just 3 minutes away now from that First American National Bank opening kick. Let's take a break here, a few words from our sponsors, including Coke and First American National Bank, and we'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to, and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion, or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online davisfordsales.com.
Welcome back as we're having our coin toss presented by the Cagle Eye Center. ICC won the toss, deferred to the second half. Do want to remind you that the Cagle Eye Center is proud to support ICC athletics and providing professional and comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. They are located at 402 Access Road in Fulton. You can set up your appointment by calling 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Cagle Eye Center, another proud sponsor of ICC athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. Speaking of some other sponsors, the ICC Baptist Student Union, they meet every Monday night at 7:07 with Bible study. Fellowship groups, they meet Tuesday nights at 9:09. Brother Chris Burrows and the rest of the ICC BSU invites you to follow him on Twitter at ICC BSU. I'm going to spell that for you this time. That's ICC BSU. The Wesley Foundation, another proud sponsor. They're located right across the street from us here at Eden Field. Emily Quinn and the rest of the Wesley Foundation staff invites you to join them Tuesday nights for food and worship starting at 6 p.m. Follow ICC Wesley on Facebook and Instagram for more information. And now we're set for this First American National Bank opening kick here from Fulton, a proud supporter of their local communities and ICC athletics. First American National Bank has locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. Just follow the flag to the nearest location. That's First American National Bank. And we're getting set for this kickoff here, and it's going to be a shallow kick. It's going to hit and roll and fumbled around, still on the ground, but Northeast falls on top of it, and A little confusion that time, Brad, on who wanted to get the football, and it almost turned into a good situation for the Indians.
Yeah, that shallow kick helped out, I think, because, like you say, the confusion kind of went in there. A little bobble. Hey, we were close right there, Adam, to a big play right here at the beginning, getting on that ball and, Lord, having a good field position here to start off. But here we go with the defense. We're going to see what they got.
It'll be a first down and 10 situation here for the Tigers. Indians in red, northeast, and the black helmets, white shirts, black pants. They're moving right to left on your radio dial. Man in motion here in this 4-wide set, putting 3 on the near side of the field. They want to set up the bubble screen. It was read nicely that time by the Indians.
Great play right there by the defense and coming out. Of course, you had, let's see, that was, who was that, Peyton Ray?
That was 25.
25, okay. And, man, just made a fantastic play, obviously, right there at the beginning, loss of yards.
So a nice job there by the Indians. It'll be a loss of 4 on the play. So it'll be a second down and 14 situation here for the Tigers. Still staying in that 4-wide set, running back to the right side of the quarterback. 3 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side. Play action fake. Now the quarterback wants to tuck and run. Now steps up and throws. Good job of creating some room. And now there's a wide open field. Makes one man miss. This is going to be a sprint down the sideline. Will he have enough room to get to him? No, he will not. And after the big play by the Indians defensively, the Tigers answer with a big-time play there. 82 yards later, it's a touchdown for the Tigers.
Yeah, they kind of what Coach Cannon was talking about. They were focused on the quarterback, and he did have a hole there, a wide gap, but that he could have taken it himself. The defense read on that, stepped up, left a man wide open out there, Adam.
So we're waiting the extra point here for the Tigers. They lead at 6-0, 14:05 to go here in the first quarter. And that comes with that scrambling ability. You're like, okay, I don't need him to run, and then bang, hits you for a long pass play there. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0 Tigers with a quick lead here, 14:05 to play in the first quarter. We're going to take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey guys, my name's Jordan Smith, and I'm one of our recruiters here at Itawamba Community College. Campus is back open, and we would love to have the opportunity to show you firsthand everything we have going on here at ICC. Whether it's the Fulton, Tupelo, or Belden campus, we give tours every Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. Go to tours.iccms.edu to pick out a time and come spend some time with us.
And welcome back. You thought you were going to get through the night without hearing from Jordan Smith. Well, there's Jordan right there telling you about how you can set up a tour to come visit ICC. We do want to remind you, registration is open now at ICC. Just visit iccms.edu. Learn how you can become a member of the ICC family here this spring semester. Well, 7-0 is your score. Quick strike by the Tigers, and we know they've got that type of offense.
Yeah, they definitely do, and we've seen that early here on the get-go. And now's the time we got to answer with this thing and, put together a long drive, Adam.
Well, a deep kick angled towards the far side of the field is going to be taken at the 6-yard line by the Indians. Going to break it to the outside now, cuts back up the middle, but tackled there as that was Twilly on the return. Good return out to about the 25, let's call it the 26-yard line. We're to be a first down and 10 situation here for the Indians. This first down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. For all your insurance needs, give Joey a call at 862-9340. That's 862-9340. Or stop by and see him at 710 South Adams Street right here in Fulton. All right, Brad. The Indians, we talked about it, want to have long, sustained drives here, keep that offense off the field for the Tigers, so we'll see what they're going to come out in this situation here.
Yeah, let's see what John Williams is going to dial up right here to start with, and see what kind of plays we're going to be running here.
Quick handoff in the backfield, and the Tigers were ready for it right there. It looks like maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage that time, and we're going to have a tough time reading the numbers of the Tigers tonight, with it being those gold numbers. The young man that just made the tackle there actually has his jersey rolled up, so we can't really see it, as that might have been Jakavian Green on the tackle. And so no gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, D-line just they worked it right there on that one, and they were expecting that, filled the gap easy.
So the Indians now go 2 receivers on both sides of the football, man in the backfield, and it's going to be a handoff, and this time slips past 1, fights forward out near the 30-yard line, so a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to break up a third down and long situation here for the Indians. Let's call it third down and a long 6 here for ICC.
Yeah, got to go to the playbook here. Like I say, already starting out 3rd and long. Don't want that, but maybe we got something in the playbook here to keep this drive alive, keep the ball in the hands of the Indians here, so that way we can keep it out of the hands of the Tigers.
Yeah, you mentioned John Williams being the play caller tonight here for ICC. He's filling in for Chad Cook, who is under the weather, so we hope Coach Cook and Coach Greening as well feels better and soon. So now it's going to be a 3rd down and 6 situation, 12:35 and counting here. And it's going to be a pitch out, and the Tigers all over the top of that one there. And so nothing doing on this opening drive for the Indians. They gained 4 in the previous play, lose one of them there. So now it's going to bring up a 4th down and long situation for this Little Caesars punt.
Yeah, it looked like we had it was a too tight set right there. It looked like I know we had the line loaded there, and again the defense from Northeast, they were just ready for that, read it well, and made the stop.
So this Little Caesars punt coming up here for the Indians. This is Brett Benjamin to put a foot into it. A low kick. It's going to hit and wobble its way forward out across the 45 down to about the 44. Not a great kick, so the Tigers get great field position here to start their second drive of the game. They already lead at 7-0, and it looks like they're actually going to spot this one on the 45 instead of the 44.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's going to give them great field position, and that's kind of what we were talking about at Coahoma that we did have. We worked the field. We we had the good field position at Coahoma. That didn't happen here. So let's see what happens with the defense.
If you're looking for something to eat from 4 to 8 p.m., stop by Little Caesars, located at 1405 South Adams Street, right here in Fulton, and they've got a lot of great deals for you to choose from there. Slips off one tackle in the backfield. ICC stays with it, though, and makes the big play.
Big play back there. Got in the backfield on that little toss. Had nowhere to go. It was eaten up from the beginning. So that was just a bad play on the northeast side on the front end there, and we were able to make a big stop there and a big loss.
Loss of 14 on the play, and well, we saw on the previous drive the Indians make a stop for a loss, and then the Tigers strike quickly with a long touchdown pass. So now the ICC defense going to have to buckle up here and see if they can keep them going in the wrong direction. Back to pass. Pump fakes. Now looking to go deep. Nothing there. Steps up in the pocket. Forced back one more time now. Plenty of time to throw. Steps up, launches it over the middle of the field, and it is caught.
Yeah.
Gets 15 of those 14 yards back. And I tell you what, Brad, when you've got that much time just to run, eventually somebody's going to come open, and a great job by the receiver to find the open spot and get the completion.
And that's exactly what they did right there. They had all the time in the world. D-line couldn't get back there to the guy.
And ICC is probably going to get caught with too many men on the field right now defensively, as they were caught in a substitution situation there, and got to be a flag down. There was at least 13 players on the field for the Indians. And I don't see a flag.
I don't see a flag either.
But okay, so yes, there's said it's back here. The side judge threw it to the back judge, and
is it back there? I think I see it back there.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay, now I see it now. Yes, middle. So the back judge did throw it, and
it's a good thing,
Now they're all going to talk this over, and Northeast was heading to the sideline, getting ready to punt. But yeah, they're going to get first down.
They didn't throw it where anybody could see it. I can tell you that. He about threw it in the end zone. It could have been a touchdown pass as far as he was throwing that thing at him. But no, it wasn't where any of us could see it.
Yep. So too many men on the field there for the Indians as they were trying to switch on and off. As Northeast quickly got back to the field there, and I see where it is now. It was actually perfectly thrown on the line, blended in with the line over there on the 25. So, it does not give them an automatic first down, but it does make it a 3rd down and 4 situation. 3rd down and 3 situation now if they move the chain one more time. So a much more manageable 3rd down here for the Tigers. 10:30 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 is your score. Northeast, it took 2 plays to score on their opening drive. They lead it here early in Fulton. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper this time. And, I thought that was the quarterback got hit. It was actually the running back that got tattooed. And it looks like ICC may have come up and made the stop about a yard short. So it'll be decision-making time here for the Tigers. And it looks like the Tigers are going to elect to go for it here on 4th and 1.
Yeah, 4th down, big play by the Indians right there on defense. Stepped up, made that play. Guy did gain a couple of yards out of it, but now we forced him in a 4th down situation.
So 4th and 1, big play coming up here for your Indians. Quarterback keeper, he sneaks through and now still going forward. Needed one, got about 12 on the play, and the Tigers come up with another big play there.
They just slipped right through right there again. Of course, both of them, dialed in, definitely quarterback draws, both of them. So they got the first down and more.
Yeah, that was behind that offensive line. They just got the work done there. First down and 10 here for the Tigers. Play action fake, looking to pass. Plenty of time to throw. Hits as he lets it go. And it's going to float out of bounds as the Indians force him that time, but still, Dr. Boggs, a lot of time back there for the Tigers to throw the football.
Yeah, D-line's got to get a little pressure on him back there to make him make an errant throw here, or flush him out of that pocket, one or the other. So keep him there. But we got to get a little pressure on him back there.
Yeah, Kevin Hurley, the quarterback for the Tigers, wearing number 10, 6'3", 210. He's a sophomore out of Tunica Rosafort, and this time hands it off to the long running back in the backfield. He is hit, but still goes forward for a gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play, as I believe that time that was Sean Dalton Weatherby on the carry for the Tigers. Tough to tell these numbers.
I'm glad you can see them better than I can, because I cannot see the numbers from up here.
Yeah, the glare off that gold, off the light sometimes makes it a little difficult to see. So it does make it a gain of 4 on the play. So it'll be a 3rd down and 6 situation. Indians move. Free play here for the Tigers. Back shoulder throw. The Indians pick it off.
Did he drop it?
No, he said he picked it off, but unfortunately the Indians are going to be offsides.
Right.
Man, just every time the Indians get a break, they're doing something to kind of mess themselves up here. And a big-time break there for the Tigers. Throws the interception, but the offside call will erase that, and the Tigers will march the ball forward, and it'll be a 3rd down and 1 situation.
Yeah, the costly mistakes right now, as we're seeing, of course, mistakes any time in the game are going to hurt you. But right now, here at the beginning of this thing, the momentum is in their direction with our costly mistakes.
The last time they've been in a 3rd down and even 4th down and short situation, it's been a quarterback keeper the whole way here. We'll see what they elect to do. And that is going to be the same case here. He tries to bounce to the outside. The Indians wrap him up. Second effort, does he get back to the line of scrimmage? Maybe a loss of about a half a yard there. Good job that time in getting to the backfield by the Indians.
Yeah, you called it, Adam. And again, go back to it. It worked, and it worked the previous time. That's what they were going back to again. You got a 4th down situation now. Obviously, looks like they're going for it again.
Wow, amazing spot for the football. They actually give him back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 4th down and 1 situation here for the Tigers. Tigers going for that hard snap count to see if they get the Indians to jump once again. They did not. Check to the sideline now to get the play call. 7:55 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 is your score. Tigers with the lead. Handoff to Weathersby. He lowers his head, fights forward. It's going to be close. Depends on if this is going to be a left foot, right foot mark here, but I believe he did get enough for the first down. The officials are eyeballing it, looks back at the line, and looks like he got close to the 20. Maybe measurement time here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're looking at it. I believe they're going to have to bring that one out and measure.
And they are. They're going to have to measure this one and say it's never good when the referee scratches his head. So we'll get the measurement to come out here. While we have this measurement, we do want to remind you of another one of our sponsors. That's the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. They offer services for children, general orthopedics, shoulders and elbows, knees, hands, wrists, hip, thighs, foot, ankles. Now that I look at it, pretty much everything that hurts on me, they offer services for, along with sports medicine services. They're located at 499 Gloucester Creek Village. Call 662-377-BONE. That's 377-BONE to schedule your appointment today. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you. Tigers got the first down. Fresh set of downs here for Northeast as they continue to drive the ball down the field, leading 7-0 with 7:46 to go here in the first quarter. Brad, how close was that?
Just by the nose of the football is all they had out there.
So a game of inches, not going the way of the Indians there. Back to pass. Plenty of time to throw once again now, this time getting pressure. Throws it and airs it to the back of the end zone. He's going to be out of the back of the end zone, but it looks like we might have a roughing the passer call here. No, excuse me, it's not. It was a towel. I believe that was a towel that fell to the ground, thrown to the ground by Northeast. So no flag on the play. So I think one of the Northeast coaches wanted a flag thrown, decided to throw it himself.
Well, they might have, it could have been that back judge back there that was throwing it again. You can't ever tell.
That's very true. So incomplete pass as it goes out the back of the end zone. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. The ball is going to be on the 21-yard line. A little quick out pass this time, and it's going to be caught by Weathersby, hit and spun forward near the 15-yard line. Looks like we've got an Indian down on the play. And we do. Injury timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back with more as ICC trails 7-0 with 7-12 to play here in the first quarter.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination. Just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good sign there as number 99, Jason Womack, able to walk off the field on his own power. 6'2", 325-pound defensive lineman out of Louisville Central High School. He's a key cog to that front line for the Coach Ray Williams and the defense.
Yeah, hopefully we can get him over the sidelines and determine what's wrong with him, and maybe we can get him back. Of course, he is walking off very gingerly.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 4 situation here for the Tigers. They have converted one third down and 2 4th downs. And the quarterback's going to keep it this time. Fights forward, stood up, and he's going to be short. So it's going to bring up another 4th down situation here for the Tigers. So far on this drive alone, or actually on the night, they're 2 for 2 on 4th downs.
Yeah, not in the Indians' favor right now. They're basically running that pistol format right there, and they're kind of a read. And the quarterback's got the option of either putting it into the belly of the running back or taking it himself, and that's kind of where we're at with it.
Looks like the Tigers are going to elect to stay with the offense here, leading 7-0. 4th down and a long 3 to go here for the Tigers. Got to get the ball near the 10-yard line. Looks like just across the 12 for the 1st down. Going to be a handoff in the backfield, and the Indians are there.
Yeah, it came up big that time. That was huge for the Indians. That was time, and now hopefully that's going to provide a spark, that spark we need, Adam, on offense to come out there and put forth a long drive because, we got a long drive ahead of us. We're going to get down to the end zone, and now's the time we need to do it, keep the defense off.
Yeah, that bend but don't break mentality of a Sean Cannon coach defense standing in strong there that time for the Indians. So turnover on downs now gives ICC the ball. It'll be at the 15-yard line. We do want to remind you again of another proud sponsor of ICC Athletics, and that's Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy. He is a proud former member of the ICC All-American Band, still a proud member of the ICC family. Whether you're looking to create a plan or buy your first home or ready to move into your forever home, give Ricky a call at 662-321-9824. That's 321-9824. Well, the Indians going to stay on the ground attack here, and the Tigers are ready for it each time. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play that time, and see a little bit of chirping going on after the play there. But so right now the Indians have ran 5 plays, and all 5 of those have been on the ground. Gain of 2 that time for the Indians.
Yeah, they hadn't put it in the air yet. Not saying that they need to or they have to, but they have not put it in the air. Kind of interesting to see how we go forward with this. But, part of, putting together a slow, methodical offensive, plays here going down and driving down the field is running the football.
Yep. That's going to be the case. We talked about Coach Cook. He actually has texted. He said, man, it's weird watching this at home right now. He likes that up-speed tempo, and this is most definitely not what the Indians are doing tonight. Quick pass there. As soon as we say they haven't thrown the ball all night, they hit a quick pass out that time, complete, and gets it across to the 21-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, and let's call it a long 4 situation here for the Indians. And just that quick hitter. And if you can slip a tackle off that, you can run for days.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That little quick hitter curl right there where, if he could slip that tackle, he definitely had some green in front of him, would have given us a 1st down. But we've got a manageable 3rd down here.
So conversion down here, or possession down, I should say, for the Indians. 3rd down and 4. Inside 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Back to throw. Pass is complete. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. Needed to get out to the 25. Got it out to about the 28-yard line. 1st down for the good guys.
Yeah, great play again right there. Another one of those little quick hits right there. Was able to make the connection. 1st down. And so continue. Keep this momentum that we've got. Keep this drive alive.
This 1st down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, the former ICC All-American in football, proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. Handoff up the middle, bounces off 1, gets across the 30, down to about the 32-yard line. Hard run for 2 yards that time, but you like that. If you can keep those legs churning and just run hard like that, somebody in this cold weather ain't going to want to hit you.
Oh, no, and that's kind of what we've seen. The Indians, they'll wear you down like that. That hard running and getting that, pounding that D-line like that. And you're right, keeping that going right there is we're going to get yardage and we're going to break one.
That was Jamarcus Quarles on that previous carry. Into the ballgame now at running back is going to be number 32, and that is going to be Jamal Brooks. Loden's your quarterback. He's dropping back to throw. First time tonight he's had a deep drop. Delayed blitz coming up for the Tigers. Throws it forward. Does get it across the line of scrimmage as he was out of the tackle box that time. Good job just throwing that one and saving the yardage. If not, that was going to be a big loss.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely glad he got rid of that one. He was on the run there, and basically, the defender had him, as far as within the grasp there, but he got rid of it just in time. Incomplete pass.
3rd down, let's call it 6 here for the Indians. Getting the play from the sideline. Taking a lot of time to get this play in, and ICC is probably going to have to burn a timeout. They are. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. 3:38 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 Northeast with the lead. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, as you just heard from Little Caesars there. Little Caesars, hey, ICC fans, the fastest pizza in Itawamba County just got faster thanks to the new Little Caesars mobile app. Just download the app for your favorite app store, set up your profile, enter all the necessary information, then build your own pizza, pay for it from your phone, and by the time you get to 1405 South Adams Street, your pizza will be hot and ready and waiting on you. That's Little Caesars, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. 3rd down and 6. Indians dropping back to pass. Plenty of time to throw. Over the middle, but picked off. And the Tigers getting some blocking now. Runs it up the field, and it's going to be hit and tackled from behind. And good job that time. The linebacker showed that he was coming up, released, and went back and was picked off that time, as I believe that was number 5, Jamarcus Smith, with the interception.
Nothing open. The great coverage by Northeast on that play. There was nothing downfield open. He tried to force one in there. That's what happened. Obviously, they dropped back and they picked it off. And again, here we're going to turn to the defense and ask them to step up big.
Absolutely. That defense has been solid all year for the Indians, and this time, man, their backs are really against the wall. Turnover by the Indians brings up a first down and 10. Ball is going to be on the 26-yard line. 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. Northeast already leading this one 7-0, trying to add to that one here. We've got our first final of the day. We'll give you that after this play. Man in motion. Looks like there's movement up front by the Tigers. So our first Renaissance Bank scoreboard update of the evening, and this one is going to be Northwest continuing the roll. They remain undefeated with a 41-13 win at Holmes. It was Holmes' homecoming, so they play those games at 3 o'clock because traditionally they have a big event after their homecoming, but obviously, thanks 2020, they're not having that this year, so Northwest coming up with a big win, staying in the lead now for that North Division Championship. So after that false start, it's going to be a first down and 15 situation here for the Tigers. A little miscue on the snap that time, but the Indians stack them up and hold on to it. Like we have a new quarterback in the game here for Northeast. That's going to be J.T. Moore, wearing number 7. So Moore into the contest for the first time tonight. Previous drives were Kevin Hurley, who has looked impressive. Of course, this is our first time we've seen Northeast, so we don't know if they just rotate through quarterbacks, but I feel like they probably do since Hurley is not out there right now. So second down. And let's call it second down and a long 12 here for the Tigers. Man in motion. Now looking to throw a little bubble screen out. It's caught. Gets down the sideline. Makes one man miss. Now turns. Spins forward. And my, oh my, Brad, what a play there. Thought they were going to stop him behind the 20, but still fight forward. And that might be a first down.
Yeah, very close to a first down over there, Adam. Of course, you know, just a great little bubble play, as you call it, a little bubble pass right there. The guy caught it. You know, had a little blocking out in front of him. They were able to, he was able to weed his way through there. Like I say, not quite a first down, but what is it, third down now?
Third down and 2, and that's been a short situation tonight for the Tigers on each third down, so the offense is working pretty well. Quarterback keeper this time goes off the right side, and he just lowers his head. I think the Indians caught a break because he was just worried about getting that first down. If he bounces that to the outside, he probably got a touchdown.
Yeah, another design run by the quarterback. Again, just snapped to him. He just takes it and runs. And, of course, there again, which is what they were doing with the previous quarterback that was in there too. So, again, that was just a design run, first down.
So the ball is going to be just across the 15-yard line here for the Tigers, 1:55 and counting. Handoff is going to be to the running back in the backfield. The Indians are there to make the stop after a minimum gain, as I believe that is going to be Patterson on the carry that time for the Tigers. Well, bend but don't break. That's been the name of the game for the ICC defense this year, and got to do it again.
Yeah, we're, asking the defense again to step up big. Second down 9 here. Let's see what happens.
Man in motion going to the top of your screen, and it's going to be a little shovel pass forward. Up the middle, hit and dropped right around the 10-yard line. Like some people dove for the ball, but they're going to say the ground caused the fumble, so no fumble there. It'll be a third down and a long 5. Let's call it a short 6 situation here for the Tigers. First time tonight we've seen the Tigers kind of in a third and long situation. And this really isn't long, but compared to what they have had, this is long.
Yeah, most definitely. Like you say, it was just kind of a design shovel pass there. Quarterback could have kept it if need be. Of course, that's where the defense is keying on, but he shovel passed up.
Now ICC steps up defensively, hit, spun around, and dropped. And that's going to be a loss on the play there. Big-time play by that ICC defense, and going to knock them back on the play. And looks like they're going to send out the kicking unit here for the Tigers, trying to build on this 7-0 lead. Just a quick note, I'm looking across the way as looks like Jason Womack is being carted to the locker room. Hopefully just going to be looked at a little bit better over there by the Orthopedic Institute to see how he's doing there. So we've got a field goal attempt coming up here. 29-yard attempt. So we're waiting the snap. It's a little high. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Nice adjustment that time by the kicker to wait on that one because that snap was pretty high that time, but was able to get that one through with plenty of leg. It's now a 10-0 lead now with 9.2 seconds. We'll keep it here. Brad, the Indians defense got to be proud of that after committing the turnover, just holding to 3 points.
Well, kind of like we've said before, I know we said it at Coahoma, the offense now has to be patting the defense on the back saying thank you, and now it's time for the offense, of course, to get the ball. Again, going back to the keys, as we've talked about, let's put together one of those drives. Of course, we're here at the end of the first quarter almost, but we got to put together a drive here, Adam, and put some points on the board.
And it can start with a big return here by the Indians, as it looks like they're going to send number 12. That's going to be R.J. Wilson, and number 5, Quinshon Twilley, back to return this First American National Bank kickoff. First American National Bank is a proud supporter of their local communities and ICC athletics. First American National Bank has locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. Just follow the flag to the First American National Bank location near you. Low kick going to be taken right about the 13, as this is going to be Wilson on the return, trying to get to the outside, and nothing doing there. Minimum return as he gets it across the 27 out to, let's call it the 28-yard line. A hard lick on Wilson there. And it looks like actually number 20 for Northeast is favoring his right arm after putting that lick on him that time, as he is heading to the sideline.
Definitely, but we got to consider this, good field position for where we were last time. Obviously, we've got some room to work here, put a drive together again, but we've got plenty of room to work with now. We've got a little breathing room. So, again, the playbook should be open.
So 2.4 seconds to go in the first quarter, 10-0, Northeast with the lead, and they have dominated the time of possession in this contest without a doubt so far. And it's going to be London now tucking and running. He's trying to go forward, gets across the 30, takes a hard lick, and still fights forward out to about the 31, 32-yard line. So let's call it a game of 4 on the play, and the Indians will have a 2nd down and 9 situation when we come back from this break. 10-0, Northeast with the lead over your Indians. Don't go anywhere, folks. Rivalry night tonight here on the ICC Sports Network. We'll hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, Taylor Tudor here, another recruiter for Etowah Community College. We wanted to let you guys know that we are open for tours any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, so come see us. If you have any special requests of anything that you want to see, we'll do our best to meet that. On the tour, you might even get to see the president's home or the president himself. So come see us any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. You can schedule those tours at tours.iccms.edu.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 10-0 is the score as we get set to start the second quarter of play. Pass is going to be over the middle and caught. Davis reels that one in as Bolin actually is going to go for a gain of 9. So a solid pickup there, Brad, on 2nd down.
Yeah, needed that. Again, very, very manageable 3rd down here. 3rd and 1? So, again, yeah, we've got some options here, very manageable here. So that was a very big play right there for the Indians.
So it will be a 3rd down and 1 situation here for ICC. You got the bruiser back in the backfield and Jamal Brooks. So plenty of options out there as ICC goes 4 wide. But Northeast timed that one perfect. They saw that one coming with Brooks in the backfield, timed the snap count that time, and if the Indians go on 2, it's offsides. But they didn't go on 2 that time, and Northeast comes up with a loss of 1 on the play. We talked about the defense of ICC coming up big when they need it. The Tigers defense did it just then.
Yeah, and I've noticed that their D-line right now is really timing the snap very good. And, I mean, they're blowing off the ball right here. It's just like they know when we're fixing to snap the ball.
So this is going to be a Little Caesars punt here from Benjamin. Gets a good snap, takes his time. High kick. Fair catch is going to be called and taken at about the 35-yard line. That punt being brought to you by Little Caesars. And we do once again remind you to download that Little Caesars app. All you got to do is just download the app from your favorite store, set up your profile, enter all the necessary information. You can even pay for your pizza from your phone, then build your own pizza. And then by the time you get to 1405 South Adams Street, your pizza will be waiting for you. The good thing about it is, especially on a night like tonight, Brad, not only will it be ready, but it'll be hot and ready. And a chilly night tonight, a hot and ready pizza sounds really good.
Absolutely. Like I say, I encourage everyone to visit down there and get one of those hot and ready pizzas. They are fantastic.
First down and 10 here for the Tigers. Ball is going to be at the 35-yard line. 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers here for the Indians. Tigers moving left to right on your radio dial. The pass is incomplete, and I tell you what, if ICC could have been looking for the ball that time, might have been able to get that one picked off the tip. But the ball falls harmlessly to the turf for the Tigers, bringing up second down and 10.
Yeah, they were defending it very well, obviously focused on that. Sure, yeah, if they had been looking, that was an opportunity, potentially even for a pick six.
Miss Donna Thomas checking in, saying she's watching here on the ICC Sports Network. Is this going to be a quarterback keeper? Makes one man miss in the backfield, but then there's ICC to stack it up and stop him after a gain of 2 on the play. So a third down and 8. ICC's defense have made some nice adjustments. Last couple of drives, we've seen some third down and long situations.
Absolutely. Again, putting their back against the wall here. Simple read again, what he was doing, reading the play, just didn't read it correctly.
2 wide receivers on both sides of the football and running back in the backfield. And plenty of time to throw. Over the middle is caught and then just didn't wrap him up after he tried to make the tackle, and the ball's going to get out to the 50-yard line, so a gain of about 14 on the play. We've got another player down here for the Indians, a little slow to get up, and they're going to have a timeout on the field. Let's take this timeout with them here from the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, Roll Tide!
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best star here.
And welcome back, as that was number 22, Keaton Cager, shaken up on the play, but he was able to walk off, actually jog off on his own power, so a good sign there. And flags are down here as we get set to start after that.
Little movement.
Yep. And that's going to march them back 5 yards. Here's the funny thing, and I've always wondered this, Brad, and we can kind of talk amongst ourselves about this. The line is marked at the 50. So you know automatically a 5-yard penalty, you're going to go back to the 45. And the official on the far side of the field actually stepped off 5 yards. Like, you know where the ball's going to go. Just be like, okay, move it back to the 45.
Well, you got to look official when you're doing things like that. Yeah. I guess that's why they call them officials, but you got to go through the protocol.
Yes, hey, we know about that.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a first down and 15 situation here now for the Tigers. They lead it 10-0 with 12:35 to go here. Pass over the middle, off the fingertips, and nearly just needed to hang up a little bit more for the Indians to find it. Pass falls incomplete, but Brad, that's the second time we've seen a play wide open and just couldn't link up with the receivers. That's J.T. Moore, who is at quarterback for the second drive here, or the second drive for him tonight. Indians got to find a little bit better coverage.
Yeah, and he about put that ball about the only place that he could catch it, but he couldn't bring it in a little high too. So you're right. Had it been brought down a little lower, could have been an issue there. A little trouble for the Indians, but we were on him from behind there.
Second down and 15, 12.5 to play here until halftime. A little confusion in the backfield, handoff, and it's going to be 8 up that time, but able to fall forward for a gain of about 2. So it's going to be another third down and long situation here for the Tigers as the clock continues to roll.
And the quarterback seems like sometimes he's having trouble with the read, because whether he wants to pull it, keep it, or give it to the guy, and so that's kind of what caused the confusion there, in my opinion.
So a 3rd down and 13 situation now here for the Tigers. Flags down.
That's back here.
And it come from the back judge, and the Indians, too many men on the field.
I don't think Coach Cannon's very happy about that.
Not
right
at all. And a free 5 yards, so it goes from a 3rd down and 13 to a 3rd down and 8, and that's just the mental mistakes you can't afford to make at this point of the season.
No, not right now, definitely.
So now a 3rd down and 8 situation here for the Tigers. ICC bringing the blitz. Screen set up on the far side of the field. ICC misses 1 tackle, misses 2 tackles, and that's going to be close, depending on if this is a left foot, right foot mark by the line judge, and looks like that's going to be a 1st down. Missed tackles looming large again tonight here for the Indians.
Yeah, we were able to cut him back in like we needed to there and cut him back into the defense, kept him from gaining that outside, the outside edge there still. But like you said, missed tackles.
Yeah, good play call dialed up that time, using the Indians, I guess, momentum against them to be able to go against the grain and pick up that 1st down. Ball is at the 40-yard line, 11:35 and counting to go here. 10-0 Northeast with the lead. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He is hit hard, and dropped after a gain of 1 on the play, as that's going to be JT Moore staying on the field, pops up quickly, and the Tigers trying to work with a little bit more purpose right now offensively.
Yeah, we've been keying on that. They haven't been as successful with that lately.
So now it's going to be a 2nd down and 9 situation. This time it is going to be a handoff to the running back in the backfield. Lowers his head, stacked up, and is going to try to bully his way forward out to about the 35-yard line, but he's not going to be able to get there. Let's call it the 36. And so now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 situation here for the Tigers.
Yeah, again, we're facing another 3rd down scenario here. Let's see if the Indians can step up big on defense.
Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. We'll also have part of that ICC All-American Band performance at the half. Pass is wide, and I want to tell you what, if I'm number 11 for Northeast, and that is going to be Alex Corneliuson, I don't catch that ball either.
He heard footsteps. Yeah. They were right on him, and I'm going to tell you, I'm like you. Now, had he caught that one, wouldn't have been pretty.
Yeah, that could have been a early What a Play Wednesday nominee for next week, especially on a cold, anytime that would hurt, but on a cold night like tonight, that would have really hurt there.
Offense stayed on the field, Adam, looks like.
So they are going to keep the offense on the field here. Got to get the ball just to the 30-yard line to pick up the 1st down. Do the Tigers. 4th and 6. Pass over the middle is caught, and that will move the chains. 4th time tonight the Tigers have converted on 4th down. 4 of 5, and that's a pretty good night if you're an offensive coordinator. So the Tigers waiting for the chains to get back to the line of scrimmage, or get set, I should say, before they snap the ball. Handoff is going to be to the long running back in the backfield. Up the middle, lowers his head out to the 20-yard line, and that could be back-to-back 1st downs, and the Tigers working with purpose.
Well, you got 2 things against us right there. Again, we're winded. We've been out there a lot, and, we do have to say there could be a little rust with Etowamba having been off for 2 weeks.
Well, ICC trying to make a substitution. The Tigers trying to rush things up there. Coach Cannon will take a timeout. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. Let's hear from Little Caesars and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network. Tigers lead at 10-0 with 10:10 to play until halftime.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination. Just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back. You hear the ICC All-American Band trying to get the guys fired up here. Tigers knocking on the door. Did not pick up the 1st down. It'll be a 2nd down and 1 situation here, but they are knocking on the door with the ball just shy of the 20-yard line. 10-0 Northeast with the lead. Dropping back to pass, and what a hit. And that's going to be a sonic sack.
Great pressure by the D-line that time again. Guess what? D-line, defense stepping up again. They're trying to keep us in this game right now, Adam.
They're doing everything they can for sure. It'll be a 3rd down and 9 situation. Talk about that Sonic sack. We do want to remind you, get half-price drinks and slushes all day at Sonic when you order online or from the Sonic app. And remember, you can get exclusive deals by texting Drive-In, all one word, Drive-In, to 876642. Jump ball over the middle. Receiver comes back and gets it.
Yeah, they're going to say he got it.
That's all you can say. It was just a good play there as the Indians defensive back that time just got lost on the play. And
that's it. I mean, and again, the Northeast receiver did a good job coming back to catch that one.
And the thing about it is you look at it, that's Quinshea Twilley on the coverage. Well, he's a wide receiver. And that's the reason why we talk about it. You know, we've got guys missing on the team, some that have left the team. And that time right there, what could have been an easy interception with the natural DB just turns into a tough play that time with the wide receiver basically trying to play out of position.
I was fun to say.
I want to say, how in the world do we have a false start on the defense?
Well, I was fun to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Yeah, but it is. He did correct himself. And so it will be against the Tigers. It will remain to be a first and goal situation as they're going to back the ball up here. Man, the Indians have made a stop, held them to 3 last time they were knocking on the door. Can they do it again? The ball is going to be at the 10-yard line. Indians trailing 10-0, 9-10 to play. Slant route is there, and he catches it.
He just beat him to the inside right there, and that was all he did. He beat him to the inside, wide open, touchdown.
Yeah, just a good throw, good protection to give him time to throw the ball.
Got a flag.
And now there's a flag down after the play. And so we'll see what this is here.
Unsportsmanlike. 62 on the offense, 72. Good.
All right, so this play stands. Touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike on the Tigers after the play, so it'll be attacked on to the kickoff. So the Tigers will get set to attempt this extra point here to try to extend their lead. It's 16-0 right now, 9:04 to go until halftime. Snap back's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 17-0 Northeast with the lead. 9:04 to play until halftime. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as they mark off the yardage here after the unsportsmanlike penalty against the Tigers. So ICC could get pretty good field position here out of this one.
Yeah.
Or should get pretty good field position.
We'd hope. They're kicking off in the waterway over there. So, you'd hope we get good field position. 9 minutes left in the second quarter here. Again, we need to have a spark going into the half because guess what? We do get the ball coming out in the third quarter.
Yeah, that'd be big if the Indians can find a way to put some points on the board, preferably a touchdown just before halftime to get that, as you say, some momentum into the locker room. But right now it's been all Northeast. They lead this one 17-0. And so the Tigers with this First American National Bank kickoff. And it's going to be a good one. Taken at the 20-yard line by the Indians, coming to the near side of the field, looking to pick up some blocks. Now cuts up the middle, gets down near the 50-yard line, and that's the return we talked about. We needed a big return that time by R.J. Wilson. And so ICC will have the ball near midfield. 8:57 to play here. Time for that offense to wake up.
Absolutely, and he put a good leg into that. It was a good kickoff from back where he was. Great return, though, even better return by Wilson on that. And there you go. Maybe we're going to have that spark. That's all we need, something to kind of spark the fire here and light it. And here we go with the Indians. Maybe that's going to happen on offense.
First down and 10 here for the Indians. This first down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. 3 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side, running back in the backfield with London. Now London's just going to tuck and run. It opened up wide for him. Now he's going to get, and he will get out of bounds. Solid pickup. Gets the ball out to about the 45-yard line. They're actually going to mark it now at the 44. So a gain of, now they move it back to the 45. So a gain of 6 on the play brings up a second down and 4 situation here for the Indians.
Yeah, we'll take that on first down every time. Again, a solid 6, as you say. again, a lot to work with now, 2nd and 4.
8:38 and counting. Even though he ran out of bounds, I guess they're going to reset it. So the Indians taking a lot of time, but still have 10 seconds on the play clock, so don't have to rush here. Dropping back to pass. Going down the sideline, jump ball, and that's got to be pass interference.
And he pulled it in.
And there's the flag. He dropped it as he went to the ground, but there, I'm going to say, if you don't throw the flag on that one, then there's no such thing as pass interference in the game of football, as he was.
And like I say, he almost pulled that one in himself anyway, but it was. You're right. That was definitely pass interference.
Yeah, that would have been our Water Play Wednesday.
Oh, most
if
definitely.
He would have pulled that one in. So, pass interference on the defense. That's the first real miscue, a big miscue, we should say, we've seen out of the Tigers defense tonight. Indians have got to take advantage now that the ball goes up to the 30.
Yeah, we've got to use these miscues to our advantage just like they've used our miscues to their advantage.
So it will be a first down situation here for the Indians. Quarterback for ICC remains to be London Bolin. He is a freshman quarterback out of New Albany High School. In the backfield is Jamarcus Quarles. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. And they do get the snap off with just 1 second to play. Going down the sideline, jump ball. Does he catch it? Yes, he does.
He brought that one in, and that was a fantastic catch right there, Adam. Fantastic.
Well, Bolin put that one just where his guy could get to it, and that's going to move the chains there. We may not be able to see this one on the replay as the Indians try to hurry up back to the line of scrimmage. As you'll see here, great jump ball to go up and get the football in ICC now, knocking on the door with 8 minutes to play here. They trail at 17-0. Bolin, slant route, and slapped away. Great defense as the Indians got the play they were looking for, but a great job that time by number 8, Prince, to slap that one away.
There was just a window of time. He was open on that slant pattern right there, but the DB made he did a great recovery to come in and slap that ball down.
So the clock will stop with 7:53 to go here. 17-0 is the score.
Got a little personnel. They're trying to change personnel right quick and get them in. We got the big boy package out there, don't we?
Absolutely. So a little tank action going on right here. And it's going to be a give. No quarterback keeper this time. He's going to scramble, and he's going to dive to the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a great play. As you saw, Northeast was having trouble with personnel on that play. We called them at that moment with them getting the right personnel in. We had our play set up right there. They weren't ready. Touchdown.
Actually, I don't know that was designed to be that way after looking at the replay. Looks like it was designed to hand off to Quarles. The ball popped out back in the hands of the quarterback, and he was able to take it into the house. So a break there for the Indians. Looks like now ICC, again, more personnel issues, and understandably so. Again, missing players and just missing 2 weeks of practice time after being on quarantine as well. So ICC now trying to add to this one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Big time answer there by the Indians. 17-7 now is the score. We'll take a quick break and hear from First American National Bank. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want. And I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC scores to make it a 17-7 ball game in favor of Northeast. About a 4-yard touchdown run that time by the quarterback for ICC. That was Loden Bolin. So now this First American National Bank kickoff. Brad, what's that website for First American National Bank?
Well, don't corner me on anything right now.
Short kickoff there. And it's fielded right up the middle. Bounces off a tackler. Now bounces to the outside. No, I tell you what. If he doesn't make that tackle for ICC, that was number 7, DeMontre Bale. He's probably still running right now. But no, that's FAMB. tigers.bank is the website. I messed that up last time.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm saying I'm going to let you call that one out, because I'm sure that since I laughed at you last time,
I was trying to set you up for it.
I would be the one that would mess it up. So
absolutely. So First American National Bank, that kickoff taken back out to the 34-yard line. Remind you, stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. The ICC All-American Band. You don't want to miss that performance, as this is going to be a quick out pass, and it's going to be hit, and now it's a fumble. Oh, they're going to call it an incomplete pass. Oh my, I gotta look at that one again.
Well, there's a big hit. Either way you look at it. Does it look like a catch?
Close. I don't know he ever established possession of the football. Now, if this was the Notre Dame Clemson game from last weekend, we'd have a review of the review and then review the review. So it'd be a 2nd down and 10 situation here. Tigers dodge a major bullet. Quarterback keeper trying to get to the outside. ICC was there, and they hit him and stop him.
Great defense right there by ICC, and the Indian defense stepping up big. They found the spark they needed when the offense put together a drive. Hey, we've got them pushed back here, Adam, 3rd down. Guess what? If we can get the ball back, we got plenty of time to score again before the half.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 14 is the situation now here for the Tigers. ICC trailing Northeast 17-7. Snaps back, plenty of time to throw. Now just leaves it over the middle. ICC surrenders that short route, and they're going to hit him and drop him. And it's going to be a 4th down and long situation here. Might be the first time tonight we've seen the punting situation coming on for the Tigers, and that's going to be the case.
Yeah, the ICC played that well. They, of course, we rushed 3 there, but we weren't going to give up the deep ball. That was the thing. We weren't going to give up anything that was going to get them the first down. So that short pass was fine. We were able to get in there and make the tackle and give them 4th down.
So right now it's going to be a 4th down and 6 situation. Little Caesars punt coming up here for the Tigers. Porter back to receive this kick for the Indians. Kick is away. A nice high spiraling kick. Fair catch is called and taken at about the 18-yard line. So that's where the Indians will have it, 1st and 10. Good stop by the defense. The offense found a little bit on that previous play. And can they get something going once again here? Brad, you talked about it. 6:14. The Indians only have 1 timeout left, but 6:14, plenty of time to go, and they get the ball back to start the second half. My, oh my, if we can put points on the board, what a big swing this would be.
It'll be a huge momentum swing for the Indians right here. Again, hey, 6 minutes, plenty of time to get down the field here. Put a good drive together in the half with Etowamba putting points on the board.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10. This first down being brought to you by your Etowamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Handoff. This is going to be Quarles. He bullies his way forward out to about the 25, maybe 26-yard line. Tigers trying to say the ball came free. The officials just saying it will stay with ICC, and they're going to mark the ball at the 26-yard line. So a solid pickup of 2. Really, it looked like there was nothing there. That just shows the strength of Quarles, able to bully his way forward for that gain of 2.
Yeah, nothing there. They're trying to strip the ball, but, clearly he was down, obviously, and, of course, the ball stays with Etowamba. But, going back to the running game, not saying that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. We're trying to melt some time off the clock and put a drive together.
2nd down and 8 now is the situation. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Quarles in the backfield. Bolin loads up, chunks it out wide, and, just in and out of the hands of the receiver that time. Was looking to run before he caught the football, and just a tough break there for the Indians.
Yeah, that's just one of those prime cases where, he just took his eyes off the ball just too quick, just for that momentary second, just enough to where he couldn't haul it in because he was more worried about turning, spinning, and running.
Yeah, I believe that was Octavius Williams, a redshirt freshman out of Horn Lake, that dropped the football that time. Tough break for the Indians. Now it'll be a 3rd down and 8. Clock is stopped with 5:24. So a possession down here for ICC. Bolin, your quarterback. 3 receivers here on the near side of the field. Bolin's going to drop back. Now has pressure. Flag is down. Pass is complete. And I was going to say, that's somebody we haven't heard from in a while, is Barry Flowers. But it's going to be a holding call here against the Indians. Now the question is if it gets the 1st down or not. Depending on the mark of the football, it looks like they are going to accept the penalty.
I was with you on that.
I don't know if I'm Northeast. If I don't look at it, if it's a 4th and 2 situation, I decline that penalty.
Well, I was like you. I would have looked at that if I was Northeast, but they knew already they were going to accept it. Now, it does drop us back and give us a very, very tough 3rd down here and puts pressure on us. But I'm like you. I probably would have taken a little longer look at it than they did.
Yeah, they did not hesitate to go ahead and move ICC back. So the ball is going to be at the 15-yard line. They've got to get it all the way out to about the 34-yard line to pick up the 1st down. Bolin dropping back. Pressure coming, steps up to avoid it. Continues to step up, throws it downfield, and that's going to be out of bounds. Well, I mean, good idea diving for the football. Just got to make sure you drag a foot in bounds that time. And unfortunately, for the Indians, couldn't convert, and for the Tigers, fortunately, if you're a Tiger fan, it works as they pay off on rolling the dice on accepting that penalty, and now ICC will be kicking the football with their back against the end zone.
Yeah, had some costly errors that hurt us right there and prevented the drive from taking shape here to where we could have put a long one together. Now we got to have a big punt.
Good snap. Pressure's coming. Nice job by Benjamin to kick this one, and it's going to be caught. I don't know if he caught a fair catch, but his knees hit the ground at the 45-yard line. So the Tigers getting great field position, leading this one 17-7 with 4:42 to go until halftime.
Yeah, Adam, I do at this time, I've got to give just a small shout-out.
Okay.
My lovely daughter, Sarah Grace, she is watching or listening to us, and she texts me, and an alum of Etowamba.
She is.
And so now we won't talk about her driving skills.
We will not. We will not. But I will say this. We need her on the football field because she can really hit somebody. 1st and 10. Tigers going to hand it off in the backfield, weaving their way forward, and a gain of about 1 on the play. A proud alum of ICC.
Proud alum. She sure is.
And so actually they spot it for a gain of 2. So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 situation. 4:25 to play here. ICC trying to keep the Tigers off the board. It's a 17-7 lead in favor of Northeast. Quarterback, they're rotating back and forth. They're back to Kevin Hurley at the quarterback. He's going to load up, lobs one up downfield, and it's going to be out of bounds as the Indians quickly came in on that one.
Yeah, he if he needed to take more time then he could have. The D-line just didn't get any pressure at that point in time, and he had all the time he wanted. Of course, he was going for that route, but again, the D-line wasn't getting any push.
And so it will be a 3rd down and 8 situation here for the Tigers. Indians defense needs to come up with another big stop here. Tigers go for that hard snap count. Did work earlier in the contest. ICC ready for it that time, though. Remind you, stay tuned. Little Caesars halftime show coming your way in about 4 minutes. Pressure coming, and wow, what a hit in the backfield from the Indians.
We were coming from every direction right then, and he didn't get rid of it in time. And I'm going to tell you what, that was costly on their end. Now you're looking at a 4th down. Now, yes, they can pin us back with a punt, but we still got time, Adam. And how many times? Well, we've only got 1 timeout, though.
Yeah.
Still.
That was a Manuel Vance just coming in like 2 tons of hostile humanity that time and violently tosses Hurley to the ground, and it will be a 4th down and 17 situation. A Little Caesars punt coming up here. Snap's a good one. The kick is up, and it's a beauty. High spiraling kick. Porter calling for the fair catch, and will take it at around the 15-yard line. Man, that was a big-time play getting that sonic sack.
Big-time play right there. Indians needed it again, and who will we keep saying? We go back to the drawing board. The defense, again, they're helping us out right now. And offense, again, they can put together a drive right here. I keep saying that. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but 3 minutes here, we can put together a drive.
3:22 to go, 17-7 with, 17-7 Northeast with the lead. ICC with the football at the 15-yard line. We talk about all those specials that you get from Sonic. They had 99-cent chicken nuggets today. Not chicken nuggets, but chicken bites.
Well,
popcorn chicken, that's what it was.
You're telling me a little too late.
Down to the sideline, and he was there. Just couldn't quite get linked up on the play. But, yeah, they had 99-cent popcorn chicken. You know how you can learn more about those, Brad?
How's that?
If you would text drive-in, all one word, or today I think the word is tasty.
Okay.
But drive in, all one word, to 876642, and you'll get the daily specials, and sometimes you get the specials that aren't even publicly. It's just text message specials only. Flags down, and
there yellow's everywhere. The field is now yellow, not green or fallish brown, whatever.
And it's going to be on the Indians, a false start there.
And I'm glad you told me, sure enough, about that Sonic stuff with how you find out the specials. That's something I needed to know.
Yep.
And, heck, now I'm going to take advantage of that.
Absolutely. And I know it's a little chilly tonight, but half-price drinks going on right now at Sonic. Melissa Dunn and all the great folks over there at Sonic, proud to sponsor ICC Athletics. So after the false start, ICC is going to load up, throw it over the middle, and in and out of the hands of Collins Woods. How many times have we said that tonight for the Indians wide receivers? There have been some untimely drops for ICC. That one would have been big because that would have moved the chains for a first down.
Yeah, again, great pass. Again, of course, Northeast thought that they had a shot at it too, but it went just over the hands of the DB there, the safety, and Collins, had an opportunity to bring that one down and just couldn't.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 15 situation now here for the Indians. 3:15 to go until halftime, and Boland's wanting to run. Gets a block now over the middle, spins off one, and gets out to the 20-yard line. Good job to get us a little bit of breathing room for this Little Caesars punt coming up here for the Indians.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a designed run or it was just a breakdown right there because he took off almost immediately on the snap there. I don't know if the Indians were just trying to improve their field position for the punt or what, but he took off immediately.
So it'll be a 4th down and 5, maybe 6 situation. No, let's call it a 5 here for the Indians after that gain of 10. Good snap. Benjamin steps into the punt. A booming kick, going to be taken at about the 50-yard line. Fair catch is called at the 49, so it'll be a first down here for the Tigers.
Well, we got 2.5 left, here basically for the halftime. And, again, going to ask the defense, let's step up big here, put together, we're a position here where we can keep Northeast from putting any points on the board, because we need that momentum going into the half.
Absolutely. Do want to remind you of another sponsor tonight. It's the ICC BSU. They meet Monday nights at 7:07 with Bible study and fellowship groups, meeting Tuesdays at 9:09. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. That's ICCBSU on Twitter. So 1st and 10. New quarterback in the game here for the Tigers. Throws over the middle. It's got a man wide open and in and out of the hands of that wide receiver. Brad, you got to think at this point of the game now, this is the deepest we've played this year or this ever into a season. Cold, hard footballs becoming a factor.
You're exactly right. And, of course, Northeast has been off a little longer, normally than what they were off, too. So, that could be playing a factor with both of us as far as having the dropsies. I don't know, but you're right. Weather does play a factor into it as well.
JT Moore is your quarterback. As we say, they rotate about every 2 drives between the quarterbacks. He's going to keep it this time, follow his linebacker, and he's going to be hit and dropped around the 50-yard line. Where to be a 2nd down. No, excuse me, make it 3rd down and 9 now here for the Tigers. Keep moving the chain.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be a 3rd down and 8 instead of 9. Pretty good, favorable spot for the Tigers there. Snap back out of the shotgun, looking to throw, plenty of time, loads up, goes left side, jump ball off the helmet of the Northeast player. ICC nearly picked that one off. And now it's going to be a 4th and long situation here.
Well, it's just kind of going back and forth, see who can punt the best right now. But again, we'll get the ball back here. We still have 1 timeout left. Maybe if we can, he's been punting the ball well for Northeast, hanging it up there where we've had the fair catch. If we might, if we get a little shank here, we could return one.
Yeah, this is John Ellis Murray back to attempt this Little Caesars punt. Good snap. ICC not bringing a lot of pressure. Booming kick, and it's going to be taken at the 10-yard line, and he's going to return it now up the middle, and he pays for that.
Yeah, got a flag.
Now we got late flags coming in the game. It's getting a little chippy out there, a little pushing and shoving going on. And if you're the official, get it under control, but call this one offsetting.
Absolutely. And that you're going to expect this with Northeast Etowama. Things are going to get a little chippy.
Now, unless they want to call on Northeast only and give us a little bit better field position, I'll take that. But in that situation, yeah, you just got to call it offsetting to remind the guys, hey. Blocking the back against ICC.
Yeah, we sure didn't need that.
I didn't see that. I thought where the flag was thrown was some pushing and shoving going on between a couple of players. And, man, when it rains, it's pouring. It's pouring on the Indians as this ball the field position has just been big time in favor of the Tigers in the second quarter here, 145. And so you think about trying to score, but now if you're ICC, man, that 145 can't run off quick enough, and the Tigers with all 3 timeouts. Pass is complete out to the 10-yard line, quickly dropped that time. Or excuse me, that was number 14. I thought for a second it was number 11, but that was Octavius Williams with the catch. ICC trying to speed things up a little bit. So a 2nd down and 6 situation now here for ICC. Bolin, your quarterback. Pressure coming. He gets away from it. Now he's going to scramble. Still open. Gets a big-time block from Collins Woods. And he will run it out to the 30. And then there's another late flag in. And I'm afraid this one's going to be on Collins because he stood over and taunted him after delivering a great block.
Well, we cannot.
Well, there's 2 flags down.
We got 2 flags.
And now you got the Northeast player. The referees have got to get this under control because you got the Northeast player clapping hands right in the face of Collins Woods. And they're going to call that a blindside block. That was not a blindside block. That was just a hard, clean hit.
It was. It was definitely a hard, clean hit. I'm with you on that. Again, now, I don't know if the taunting plays into it in any form or fashion, but still, we can't afford to shoot ourselves in the foot. We had something going for us right there.
Yeah, that's basic 101 football right there, and that's on the referee. Like, if anything, you call on the taunting after the play, but you don't call it a blindside block on that.
Absolutely. Well, what we got here?
Now the official's going to come over and talk this one over.
They may be disagreeing with each other.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. So they're going to talk this one over. And I think Sam Ferris, who is the PA guy, is mentioning it. They have the wrong marker down across the way. So, yeah, I'm going to say they lose the penalty yardage. Well, no, they pick up the first down on the plays. Does it stay first down on the sidelines? Referees talking things over. While they do that, let's talk about the ICC Wesley Foundation. They're located right across the street from the Davis Event Center. Emily Quinn and the rest of the Wesley Foundation staff invite you to join them on Tuesday nights for food and worship starting at 6 o'clock. You can find out more about the Wesley Foundation on Facebook or Instagram by following ICC Wesley.
Well, they're still talking about it, Adam. They'll get it figured out probably here in a little while.
So what they're doing is they're moving the chains back. And it should be now they're moving the ball, they're moving the marker up. They're saying it's 2nd down. Well, if that's the case, then it should be 3rd down. And Northeast wants to take a timeout. They want to talk about this a little bit more. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to take a commercial break. Let's hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
And welcome back. That was a timely timeout because my voice was starting to slip on me a little. And I had a nice sip of my ice-cold Coca-Cola thanks to the fine folks at the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. Brad, I don't know what's going on. The referees don't know what's going on. All I know right now is the 2nd down and 5 situation, what I thought should be a 3rd down and 5 situation. Now the the marker's moving again. So now it went from a second out. Nope, now, yep, it's still moving. Anyway it goes. We'll call it 2nd down and 5. Bolin, plenty of time to throw. Goes to the sidelines and had a man, just couldn't get it there.
Yeah, he was open. Man slipped down, too. The receiver kind of slipped down, and the pass was a little high on it. But, Bolin had a lot of time back there.
Yeah.
He wasn't really pressured, which is good for, considering the field position we're in.
Yeah, I think his ability to run the football tonight or scrambling by time has kind of forced Northeast to not get as much pressure on him as they were earlier in the contest, but you imagine he's going to see a lot of it here on this 3rd down and 5 situation. 3rd down and 5, ICC with the football trailing 17-7. Delayed blitz is coming, picked up nicely that time. Now he's going to try to throw it over the middle and just forced it, and the Tigers pick it off.
That's exactly what it did. He forced that when he was backpedaling, too, the whole time, back into the end zone. He was running out of time. He had a defender coming up, and that is the one thing that we didn't need to happen here with 55 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, another tough break there for the Indians, and I'm afraid Bolin, being a freshman, kind of just got locked in on his receiver that time, was looking for Barry Flowers and just tried to force the pass, and Barry was covered well that time by the Tigers, picked it off, and Northeast will have the football now at 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line with 55 seconds to play. Boy, we need these 55 seconds to fly by, but the Tigers have 2 timeouts on the board. So new quarterback in, as we say, they flip-flop back and forth. Kevin Hurley into the contest. They're going to run a reverse, looking for the pass. And he's going to be hit, throws to the back of the end zone. Are you kidding me? A busted play turns into a touchdown.
I'm not believing that.
Pass complete from number 23, Gary Banks, the 2nd.
Well, let's give credit where credit's due, Brad. That was just a good job staying with it. The pass was intended for Hurley. Threw it over Hurley's head and just happened to be a guy in the back of the end zone. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not saying this because it's Northeast. I'm just going to say that ball was not intended for that wide receiver, but he caught it for the touchdown, and that's all that matters.
And like you said, it was a busted play. I mean, it just, I don't know. I mean, that was just bad luck right there, too. I mean, not saying it wasn't, ended up a good play for Northeast, but it was bad luck, too.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. 24-7, Northeast with the lead. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for another First American National Bank kickoff, as it only took about 8 seconds for that play to score. And, it happens that way sometimes when things are going in your favor, when you get some of the breaks, they continue to fall that way, and Northeast cashes in on one there as the pass floated on the reverse. It ended up in the hands of a wide receiver for a touchdown. 24-7 is your score. Northeast with the lead here over ICC. 46 seconds to go until halftime. As we await this kick here. It's going to be angled towards the sideline. It's going to hit and go into the end zone. And that'll be a touchback, so the Indians will have the ball at the 25-yard line. All right, 24-7 is your score. 46 seconds left here. Tigers still with 2 timeouts. If you're the Indians, you go conservative, try to get to halftime, or what do you do here, Brad?
Well, Indians, in my opinion, we need to get some spark. We need some momentum going. Yeah, we got 46 seconds. We don't want to, have anything bad to happen necessarily to give Northeast the momentum, which they already have right now. But, I'm not necessarily saying conservative, but, because conservative down here, we've been on this end of the field, seems like this whole quarter, and it finally the gambles that they were, that's played against us. Hey, we've been punting and getting out of here. So, it looks like we're going to go pretty conservative, though.
And the Indians are going to hand it off in the backfield, and he's going to just try to fight his way forward and continues to push his way out near the 30-yard line. That's Quarles still fighting and goes ahead and gets it out to about the 31-yard line. Clock continues to run here. Looks like Northeast is not going to let to burn any of their timeouts here and be happy to head to halftime with a 24-7 lead and see if ICC, they don't have to snap the football if they don't want to, and that's going to be the case there. All right, Brad, we'll go ahead and move into our Little Caesars halftime report here and get your thoughts on the first half. These thoughts being brought to you by our friends at Coke.
Well, thoughts on the first half, obviously, like I say, the second quarter, we had the spark. We scored the touchdown. Here we go, after the bad plays and shooting ourselves in the foot as we had done earlier in the game. Because, again, I don't want to say anything about excuses. We can all say excuses. But, yeah, we did have a couple of weeks off and all of that. We understand we got to get the rust off. But the second quarter was huge. We spent the second quarter down here battling, trying to get field position. We couldn't even get off this side of the field. And so defense had done what they needed to do. Errors. What did I say back at the beginning? Win the turnover battle, Adam?
We have not.
That's right. We have not.
Yeah, costly turnovers and mistakes early have cost the Indians. The Tigers have cashed in on those. The Tigers have played well, though. This is a 4-1 football team, and you don't get 4-1 on the season by mistake. They have looked sharp at times on offense, went a little trickeration, and the ball just happened to bounce their way. 24-7 is your score here at halftime. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the performance from the ICC All-American Band. You don't want to go anywhere from that one, folks. No better band in the state than the ICC All-American Band. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tide! Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
We are thrilled to perform for you this year's program, Femme Fatale, featuring music from some of the most popular female pop artists of the 2000s. We open our program this evening with a medley featuring Lady Gaga and Beyonce's 2018 collaboration Telephone, Selena Gomez's 2020 hit, Dance Again, and Taylor Swift's 2014 chart topper, Shake It Off, featuring our color guard. And now, the ICC All-American Marching Band. Close our program this evening with another medley, which includes J-Lo's 2000 hit song, Waiting for Tonight, featuring our percussion section, Katy Perry's 2010 chart topper, California Girls, featuring our Indianette dancers, and closing with Christina Aguilera and Pitbull's 2013 collaboration, Feel This Moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 ICC All-American Marching Band. Drum majors for the ICC All-American Band are Melissa Johnson of South Pontotoc, Kathleen Fletcher of South Pontotoc, Lily McCulley of South Tillow, and Brianna Clark of Ripley. Indianette captains are Mabry Shandley of Pontotoc and Nigeria Dancy of Amory. Color guard captains are Jasmine Ford, South Pontotoc, Maggie Harden, Neshoba Central, and Kaylin Rayner, South Pontotoc. Percussion captains are Eliseo Fernandez of South Pontotoc, Eli Head of Haleyville, Alabama, and Jasmine Gilliard from Itawamba. Indianette choreographer is Roxy Thomas Clayton. The ICC All-American Marching Band is under the direction of Dr. Brian Cheeseman, Christy Colburn, Eric Simmons, and Ryan Todd. Thank you and good evening.
Hey, Pam! What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spin and butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tribe! It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
I use ice cream as kind of for medicinal purposes, you know. It just puts me in a good mood.
This would be so good for dinner.
Very crispy, spicy.
A little tang.
A crunch.
El crunch.
There's a lot of bacon on this thing. It's just oozing.
Delicious.
I just want dessert.
Give me some.
Very indulgent.
Now, this is delicious.
Shaky goodness.
And the nice crunch.
Oh, that's dangerous.
What about the tots? Tots are everything.
Hey, Pam! What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spin and butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC trailing 24-7 to the Tigers of Northeast, and that score is pretty reflective on how the first half went, Brad. The Tigers dominated field position, dominated time of possession, dominated these Sonic stats as well. Take a look at some of those stats that kind of jump out at you here in the first half.
Well, first thing stands out in my mind, Adam, you got, Northeast got 9 first downs. Etowah only got 3. That's, obviously that's the telltale right there. The rushing yardage, about equal. There's nothing stands out there. Now, the passing yardage is where it goes up. Northeast really, they got 178, and ICC's only got 45. And then the other thing that does stand out in my mind, there's a couple of things, too. One, you got interceptions. Of course, ICC with 2. Northeast with 2 interceptions. ICC doesn't have any turnovers on that. And then, of course, the possession time. Northeast with 18, a little over 18 minutes, 18 and a half, and then ICC with only 10 minutes, 45 seconds. So that's kind of what's standing out in me. And again, you're talking about obviously the offensive stuff and where our offense isn't able to stay out there just quite long enough right now.
Absolutely. Take a look at some individual stats for ICC. They're led in rushing by the quarterback, London Bolin. He's got 4 attempts for a net of 25 yards. He's averaging 6.3 a carry. Bolin also has 5 of 14 with 2 interceptions for 45 yards. Quay Davis with 2 receptions for 30 yards. Octavius Williams, 2 receptions for 11. And J.J. Daniels, 1 for 4. Benjamin, he's punted the ball 4 times. He's averaging 28.8 yards a kick, 31 being his long. And then kick returns, tackles. Let's talk about that for ICC. Corley Hooper leading the way with 9 total tackles, 1.5 tackles for a loss. For the Tigers, they're led in rushing by Gary Banks. He's had 13 attempts for 4 yards, 4.5 yards per carry. Passing, well, we'll give both quarterbacks here is Kevin Hurley, who is 6 of 10 for 93 yards and a touchdown. J.T. Moore, 8 of 13 for 72 yards and a touchdown. Cam Coleman leading the way with 4 receptions and 62 yards for the Tigers. Punting, the Tigers are winning that battle as well, 38.3 yards per kick on 3 kicks. And then their top tackler is Jamarcus Smith with 5. As you said, time of possession dominated by the Tigers, nearly doubling the Indians, 18.5 minutes to 10.5 minutes there for ICC. Your score here at halftime, 24-7. We're going to take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors as we continue to look at some of these first half highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars here in Fulton. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Ice cream and butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the sex of telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
Today tastes like game day at home. Like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining. And an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, Taylor Tudor here, another recruiter for Etowah Community College. We wanted to let you guys know that we are open for tours any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, so come see us. If you have any special requests of anything that you want to see, we'll do our best to meet that. On the tour, you might even get to see the president's home or the president himself. So come see us any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. You can schedule those tours at tours.iccms.edu.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spinning butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back as we get set for the second half of play. ICC will receive this First American National Bank kickoff. Remind you, First American National Bank is a proud supporter of their local communities and ICC, not only athletically, but also the ICC as a whole. First American National Bank has locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. Just follow the flag to the First American National Bank location nearest you. First American National Bank, proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. We're now joined in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth by C.J. Adams. Also being joined by Dr. Brad Boggs as well. 24-7 is your scores. We get set to start the second half of play. C.J., you've been taking photos, which, by the way, you can go view those photos on ICCimages.com. Digital downloads available for as low as $1. C.J., what's the vibe feeling like on the sideline?
Well, there's not a lot of positive down there. It's a little. They came out a little deflated. Got a little bit of momentum after that touchdown drive, and then really what I saw was the penalties. They just killed the vibe down there on the sideline.
This First American National Bank kickoff is going to be taken at the 10-yard line by the Indians. This is Wilson. Cuts it back up the middle. It heads up the field, but a nice open field tackle that time by the Tigers. He gets it out to about the 26, maybe 27-yard line.
Got a flag back at the 35.
So there is a flag down. It looks like this may go against Northeast. They may have been offsides when they kicked the football.
I can't think of much else it could be right there.
Yep.
So tack on an additional 5 yards and then run. Hey, guys, finally a break going our way in the contest. So the Indians getting better field position here, Brad.
Yeah, and we need to start out strong here, kind of like Northeast did against us in the first quarter, when they scored on the second play. Hey, let's flip it around. Let's start out strong and score right here.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Indians. They have 2 running backs in the backfield. Handoff in the backfield, and the Tigers are there to hit him for a loss of 2 on the play. So to bring up a 2nd down and 12 situation here for the Indians. That was Quarles on the carry. Well, he had 17 yards in the first half on 7 carries. Tigers have been very stingy against the run.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of push up front. They really have on our O-line, and of course they've just been stingy on the run, and with the exception of Bolin. Now Bolin's been able to make some plays with his feet, but besides that, we really haven't.
Yeah, he's got 25 of the 41 yards rushing in the first half for the Indians. Bolin's going to take it and looks like he's going to run again. This time cuts up the field. And I tell you what, the kid's he's not scared. I mean, he doesn't think about sliding. He does what you're supposed to, wraps 2 arms around the football, scrambles, and sets the Indians up in a 3rd down and short situation. Let's call it a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, like you said, if that's the offense that's working, let's stick with it, get some positive yardage.
Yeah, here's something he might need to think about sliding in the future, though, because he is a tall kid, and he does run very upright. So it will be a 3rd down. Let's call it 3 situation here for ICC. Got to get the ball just about to the 42-yard line for that 1st down. Indians opening drive here of the second half. They trail 24-7. Bolin dropping back to pass. Now steps up, throws downfield, jump ball, and it's tipped away. One of those that he saw him open for a second. Nice recovery by the Tigers. Probably should have kept it and ran for the 1st down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking to say, CJ. I really think he could have got the 1st down on it with his feet right there. He just wanted to throw it. I guess he saw the man.
Yeah, I don't think he ever looked to see how much green grass he had in front of him. He had his eyes locked on the receiver down the sideline.
So it will be a punting situation, a Little Caesars punt coming up here. As Benjamin back to receive this snap. And no, the Indians are going to fake it.
Nice.
And that's going to be a 1st down. Well, this is something that Coach Sean Cannon's been known for, is faking punts. We haven't seen one all season, and this time converts it. Now let's see if that gives the Indians a little bit of shot of life.
Couldn't come at a better time right there, I mean, it was mixed up at the right time. And, again, kind of like CJ was talking about, we've got to get a little spark on the sidelines and with these players.
At 1st down, being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Give him a call at 862-9340. That's 862-9340 for more information. Handoff is going to be to the 2nd man through that time. That's going to be number 6, Jamarcus Quarles on the carry. Positive pickup of about 4 on 1st down. So now it'll be a 2nd down and 6 situation. Ball at midfield. ICC moving right to left on your radio dial for those listening on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. Indians trail 24-7. 12:22 to go. And a bad snap here.
Got to get on.
Boland's just going to have to fall on top of it. He does. And, guys, that's really just been the tale of the tape tonight is when the Indians get something good going, they find a way to mess it up.
Yeah, a lot of mental mistakes out there tonight, and there's another one. Cost us about, 25 yards there.
Yeah. So you got to get to the 44 on the opposite side of the field to get the first down. The ball's going to be at the 29, so that's about 27 yards. Give or take a yard or two, probably.
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about getting it all back right here. We just need to get some positive yards out of it.
Boland's going to drop back. One-man press. Now they got a man
him
downfield.
Wide open.
And it's going to be a foot race here for the Indians to the 10-5 touchdown ICC.
Man, you couldn't ask for a better throw on that one.
And I wasn't looking. I don't know, CJ, if that was a busted coverage or what. And again, that was where I was wrong because I said you don't get it all back right there, so I apologize on the radio. Get it all back and get the touchdown.
Wow, I don't think any of us thought that one was coming. 71-yard touchdown pass there, and ICC strikes in a hurry out of the gate here, just what the doctor ordered for the Indians, and awaiting the PAT here, a chance to make it a 10-point contest. Awaiting the snap. It's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Well, don't go anywhere, folks. When rivals get together, crazy things happen. ICC trailed at 24-7 at halftime. Now trail it 24-14. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Quay Davis with a 71-yard touchdown reception for the Indians as they're trying to get a football into the game, and now they do so. Actually, they've got 2 into the game, so 1 too many there as Coach Sean Cannon's going to come out and retrieve that one. 11:32 to play here, 24-14. Guys, it was, 3rd down and 27. ICC turns it into a 71-yard touchdown pass, and maybe that's all we needed. Just need a little bit more breathing room to throw the football.
Well, I've been impressed with Boland tonight, in all honesty, even though after the layoff here for the past 14 days, I've been impressed with him.
This First American National Bank kickoff is going to be fielded at the 20-yard line by the Tigers. Up the middle, bounces off his own man to stay up and gets it out to about the 40-yard line. Big return there for the Tigers as Northeast gets good field position here to start the quarter in. So the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. All right, defense. They've been there all night tonight, Brad, and got to step up big here. The ball's actually going to be marked at 39, so it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Tigers.
Yeah, a better return than we had hoped for on the kickoff, but there again, still on the northeast side, so we just need a big stop here.
24-14 is your score. 11:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 1st and 10. And it's going to be hit and dropped in the backfield.
He actually ran into the back of his own blocker.
As Weatherby that time was on the carry, we'll take a look at him on Little Caesars instant replay, and he did. The Indians forced the lead blocker back and busted that play there, loss of 2, so it'll be a 2nd down and 12. So 2nd down and 12 is the situation. Northeast with the football, moving left to right on your radio dial. Quick out pass is caught, dancing around, trying to make a man miss, and Porter rides him out of bounds. And a solid pickup there. So now it's going to be a 3rd down and manageable 6, maybe 7 now for the Tigers. So let's call it a 3rd down and 6 situation as the clock continues to roll here. 10.5 to play in the 3rd quarter. 24-14 Tigers with the lead. Bobbled the snap for a second. Now throws over the middle. Caught and completed for the first down as the ball gets out across the 45-yard line. That pass has been there all night.
That's what I was fixing to say. How many times have we had them, like a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 situation, thinking that we can make a big defensive play, and then they come up big like that?
Yeah, JT Moore with the pass completion. Chains move. It's going to be a handoff in the backfield. Running back lowers his head, and it's hit and dropped as he goes forward. And again, a lot of arm tackling going on right now. Our guy's just trying to knock him down on the first lick, and we've got an injured player. That appears to be Tacoy Randolph down on the field, and that's not a guy the ICC needs to see down on the field. We'll take the timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network. 24-14. Tigers with the lead.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
And welcome back. It's going to be a 2nd down and 3 situation here for the Tigers. Randolph able to walk off on his own power during that timeout. Handoff, Weatherby up the middle. He's hit, stopped, and stacked up. Gain of 1 on the play, so it'll be a 3rd down and 2 situation here for the Tigers. That's pretty much where they lived the entire first quarter, is at 3rd down and 2, and they quickly rush back to the line of scrimmage. Play action over the middle and in and out of the hands of the receiver. Big time break there for the Indians because that one was wide open.
Yeah, he pulled that one out. The receiver had a great, he had a step on our DB, and good pass, pretty good pass. Yeah, I mean, that could have been dangerous right there.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 2, and we saw that a lot in the first quarter as well. I believe, just keeping it off of the top of my head, they're 4 of 5 on 4th down conversions so far tonight are the Tigers. So it will be 4th and 2, 9 minutes and 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Indians trailing 24-14. Weatherby going to cut up fields, gets the outside, has the first down, stiff arms his way for some more, and just a good play call that time. ICC anticipating going to the inside. Weatherby bounces to the outside and moves the chains.
Yeah, gets just enough to move them forward.
Well, they've been going to the inside so much tonight. You haven't seen them bounce it to the outside, and they got us right there, and they got to the outside and got outside to get enough to get the first down.
Fresh set of downs here for the Tigers. 9:18 and counting here in the third quarter. They lead at 24-14. Quarterback looking to dial up deep, nothing there. Now goes the safety route to the far side of the field. Slips off one tackle, is hit, and finally knocked out of bounds, as that was number 4, Kobe, who did not want to go down that time for the Tigers. A lot of work for a gain of maybe 3 on the play.
That's something we've seen all night. They have put the effort in. They do not go down easily.
Mm-hmm. Actually, they're going to say no gain on the play. So a break there for the Indians. I thought he got further upfield. Maybe he stepped out of bounds before getting upfield. So it will be a 2nd down and 10 situation now here for the Tigers. They lead at 24-14. And they're going to go basically quick out pass, a little bubble screen, again dancing around, spins, and will be wrestled out of bounds after a gain of about 5 on the play. So to bring up a 3rd down and manageable situation here for the Tigers. 3rd down, and let's call it 5.
But again, I think we're in that 4 down territory for Northeast. We haven't seen them bring the kicker out but once tonight in these situations.
So 3rd down and 5. Play action fake over the middle, and that should be pass interference on the Indians.
And no flag.
Wow. I'm just going to say this, folks. That yes, I'm the ICC guy here, but even if the referees would have threw that one in on a 3 count later than anticipated, I would have not been upset with that because the Indians get away with one there. So 4th down and 5, and the Tigers are going to keep the offense on the field here. Why not? They've been successful on 4th downs tonight. But, man, this would be a big-time situation if the Indians could come up with a big play here. Clock is stopped at 8:20. Snap back. Going to try to lob it up downfield and just threw it a little bit too far that time, and a good stop there by the Indians. As they were rolling the dice that time, they were going end zone as J.T. Moore kind of did a little hitch and go, and the Indians didn't bite. They were testing Porter. Porter staying with his guys step for step, and a big-time stop there for the Indians.
Absolutely. Now see if offense can keep that momentum going, get some more points on the board.
The Indians scored on a 71-yard touchdown pass to Quay Davis to make it a 24-14 contest. Now getting the ball back here. After getting the stop on downs, the ball will be at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. This first down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. For all your insurance needs, give Joey a call at 862-9340. That's 862-9340, or stop by and see him at 710 South Adams Street. Handoff to the second man through. That's going to be number 12 for the Indians, R.J. Wilson, and he gains 2, maybe 3 on first down. So clock rolling. Inside 8 minutes to play now in the third quarter. The Indians trailing this one 24-14. Guys, this doesn't feel like a 24-14 contest. It feels like Northeast has just dominated this game, but the Indians still hanging around.
Yeah. Just big plays, CJ, is what's kept us in it right now.
Bolin back to pass over the middle. Woods was there but was tipped at the last second. Well, that was broken up that time by number 40, Newsom. He stands at 6'1". If he's 6 foot, he doesn't make that play.
I think that's a generous 6 foot there.
If that's 6'1", I'm knocking on.
He gets just a fingertip on that to disrupt his ball flight.
Yeah, and tough there because Woods was open. So now it's going to be a 3rd down and 8 situation. Indians go 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Boland's going to set up a little bubble screen to Davis. Davis slips it to the outside now across the 40. Tries to cut back inside across the 45. Dives forward, and that'll move the chains.
I tell you, Quay Davis just a playmaker. Just get the ball in his hands and let him go.
Absolutely. A lot of people say he's a little undersized at 6'2", 210. But, man, the kid just makes plays happen. That's the type of guy you need on the football field as Davis keeps the drive alive here for the Indians. Boland gets the snap back, looking to throw over the middle. That one slips out of his hands, tipped around, and, hey, I'm going to say this. They were going back to Davis that time. Davis saw that it was going to be an errant pass, went up and basically blocked the defender away from being able to pick that one off, but holding on the Indians. Brad, what'd you see there?
Well, again, I see us shooting ourselves in the foot. We're getting, we get the momentum. We'll get a little momentum here, and then we get a holding call or get another penalty that's pushing us back. We were close to midfield, getting across, and here we go. Now we're back in, on our side, and that's just not where we need to be, obviously.
Got a couple of shout-outs coming. Tyler Camp listening on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9. Jordan Smith, Jim Ingram, who normally join us in the broadcast booth. They're out of pocket tonight. They're watching on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Intercepted, and this is going to the house. And the Tigers picked that one off and just return it, and that was one right there, guys. You knew when it left his hands. I don't know if there was a miscommunication on the pass play that time or what, but
there had to be some miscommunication there. I believe that was Woods doing the cross route. He just stopped. And the pass was even behind him. So I'm not sure what they were thinking, but it sure did not work out in our favor.
Yeah, and again, every time the Indians get something going in their favor, the Tigers have a big answer. Let's give credit where credit's due, Brad. I mean, the Tigers are getting it done when they need to, and they've done it so far.
Yeah, they really are, and credit is due. I don't want to ever take anything away from Northeast in the game they're playing tonight because they are playing a good game on that side, and they're making the plays and doing what's needed to be done to be ahead in the game right now.
So waiting the kick here, and there's going to be a delay of game on the extra point attempt. More shout-outs as Michael Upton He's upset I didn't give him a shout-out. He said it's my fault that I didn't give him the shout-out because that's why they had the pick six.
I got you.
So the delay of game will back it up here. As it's now 30-14, 6:58. So awaiting the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 31-14, Northeast with the lead. We'll take a break and hear from Davis Ford and more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back after the pick six gives the Tigers the 31-14 lead. So every time ICC gets something going, the Tigers have found an answer for it tonight as this First American National Bank kickoff is fielded at the 9-yard line by the Indians, trying to break it to the outside now, cuts back up the middle, gets near the 30-yard line, and that's where he'll be brought down. That's J.J. Daniels. So the Indians will have it 1st and 10, trailing 31-14. I don't know what else to say. I know it sounds like we're beating a dead horse here because we're not, but Northeast is just cashing in on the opportunities. ICC is not.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Adam. That is what's happening. And again, talking about don't want to be a broken record. Yes, don't want to make excuses. We have had a little time off. We definitely could be rusty coming into it. We need to be shaking the rust off, and we know we're not playing with a full staff, as we've already indicated.
Michelle Summerall checking in, also blaming me for that pick six. It's beat up Gore Day. 1st and 10 here as flags are down, and
you're just seeing some frustration out there right now.
Yeah. False start on the Indians is going to be the call there. And, CJ, I think you're right. You saw the reaction of Jamal Brooks that time. He was just jumping up and down and just frustrated, and it continues to build and build, and especially when you can't get things going your way and the opposing team gets something going their way, it's just a uphill battle, and you just get frustrated every time you slip back down that hill.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of time left in this game. Not a time to panic. Put some points on the board, see what happens.
So Bolin is going to drop back and pass, goes out wide, is caught, and he's going to be hit and dropped out of bounds immediately. So got all that penalty yards back, and it's going to be a 2nd down and what is that going to be, 6 situation. As I believe that was number 11 for the Indians. Barry Flowers hauling that one in.
Yeah, I agree with you, CJ. This is not a time to panic, and frustration needs to stay at a low because, again, still plenty of time left in the 3rd quarter here to put some points on the board. Let's keep our composure and get something on the board here.
2nd down, let's call it 6 now for the Indians. Bolin dropping back to pass, going to go out wide to Davis, and that was a long pass that Davis had to get to. He's trying to slip some tackles, does so now, cuts back up the middle. Are you serious? Quay Davis, have yourself a play there. Quay Davis.
Once again, get him the ball and let him go.
That should have been a play for a loss of 10, but Davis just makes it happen.
That's what I say. That's all Davis right there because that was a long, long pass, and I thought we just lost a ton of yardage out of that. Strictly Davis. That was all on him. Great play.
That's what we're saying. Any coaches out there watching right now, if you're thinking about pulling the trigger on a Quay Davis offer, why haven't you already? 2 receivers on both sides of the football. Quarles in the backfield, and that's who's going to have the football. No, excuse me, Bolin's going to have it now. Throws it out wide. This is Daniels with the football now, sprinting out, gets across the 30, and another great play there for the Indians.
And a punch thrown down at the end.
Right there out of bounds.
Number 1, Marcus Rule, throwing a punch on Collins Wood.
So let's look at this on the Little Caesars instant replay, see if we catch that at the end. And, yeah, that was a shove to the face that time, and so that's going to be additional yardage tacked on after the play. as the officials are going to talk this one over, and the Indians now get something going. First sign of life we've seen out of the Indians offense tonight. Take away that one play where it was a penalty that set us up, and here's another opportunity where the Indians to cash in on a penalty.
Yeah, we can put some points up right here, and we're right back in this thing.
So it will be a half a distance to the goal situation there as Marcus Rule getting tagged for the unsportsmanlike penalty.
Obviously a little frustration right there boiling in the northeast side too, just due to apparently that play that Davis made back there that they knew they probably should have had him down back there a long time ago.
Yeah, you know, we talked about the Indians trying to do a lot of shoulder tackling. That's what opened the door for that Quay Davis play. And, boy, he cashed in a big way. So it'll be a first down here for the Indians. The ball is going to be just shy of the 15. Let's call it the 14-yard line here for the Indians. Trying to knock on the door and find a way to put it in the end zone here. They trail 31-14. Pressure coming. Bolin rolls out. And it's going to be caught and instantly tackled that time, as that was Barry Flowers on the reception. Flowers is a guy that's drawn a lot of attention. He had 2 outstanding seasons, had an outstanding season last year after a redshirt year, returned, and, of course, knew that he was going to get a lot of attention this year, and that's been the case. But when he does have the hands on the football, he typically hauls it in.
Yeah, and speaking of attention, let's just note right here that Davis is back out in the slot now, and he just came back out on this play, so we got Davis back on the field.
2 receivers on both sides of the football. Bolin is your quarterback. He's going to drop back to pass. Now decides to run.
Plenty of running room.
He's going to tuck it up and run. Now goes over the middle. And he's hit hard, fumbles it, and the Tigers get it.
Man. Well, I haven't seen a signal yet.
They're going to fight over it, but it looks like the Tiger player came up with it on that one. And that's what we talked about, a young quarterback that needs to learn how to get down in a situation. It was popped hard. Turnover gives it back to the Tigers. And again, Brad, you said it, we keep shooting ourselves in the foot. We don't got much of a foot left to shoot anymore.
No, and we've gone after both feet now, so, you hate that. You're right. I mean, he was just battling and of no fault to his on that, and I know we all know that. I mean, the kid was just battling, trying to get into the end zone and continue the play. But you're right. Had he gotten on down, take the slide, take the knee, whatever, get down, we'd be sitting in a different position here.
And the kid's been gutsy all night because he has taken some licks, and he not afraid to take a hit because he took a big one there. Unfortunately, the ball came loose. So now back on the shoulders of the defense. So 4:19 to play here. The ICC trailing 31-14. Tigers with the football. Now, the Indians' defense can come up big. It'd be good to get a safety here if possible. Handoff gets it out of there, but the Indians are going to stack him up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no gain on that. Forward progress gets him out there, basically no gain. So, because the Indians were driving him back.
Yeah, and if you're northeast here, you just want to move it just a few yards, just in case you have to punt out of that end zone.
Yeah, the big thing is going to be securing the football for sure. So it'll be a 2nd down and 9 situation now. Out of the shotgun are the Tigers. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to be hit now, slips off a tackle and stacked up. And again, you see the Indians going for the football, but a good job that time to hold on to it, as it is JT Moore in at quarterback for the Tigers.
Yeah, they're doing that. They're trying to return the favor, going for the football, trying to strip it as well while he's up, just as they did with Bolin. Made a big hit on him. So, they're sitting here deep. 3rd down, CJ here. What are you going to dial up here? You going to be safe, or are they going to try to put it in the air? Who knows?
We'll watch and see right here.
So it'll be JT Moore at quarterback. He is the lone man in the backfield right now. 5 receivers wide. I do imagine it's going to be a quarterback draw the whole way. No, he's going to drop back and pass. Now he steps up in the pocket. Plenty of room to run. Still running. Going to get to the outside. Misses one tackle. He's going to be hit, stopped, and that's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be bad close.
And now it looks like it's not going to be as close as I thought, because the guy holding the yard marker across the way did what Gore would have done and ran.
Yeah, I'm like you. It's not as close as I thought it was either, because the chain was laid down there. Yeah.
So we'll be a 4th down and 1 situation here. So the Indians defense does come up with the stop, or at least so far. has come up with the stop, so it should be a Little Caesars punt coming up here. Again, remind you to download that Little Caesars app, and by the time you get all your information in, you can pay for the pizza from your phone. By the time you get to 1405 South Adams Street, your pizza will be hot and ready and waiting on you. Looks like the Tigers, they got to take a timeout.
They didn't have enough personnel out there, did they?
They did not. So a timeout on the field. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more. Indians trail at 31-14. Rangers set to punt. Back with more right after this.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to action out of that timeout. 31-14 Northeast with the lead. 2:08 to go here in the third quarter of play. We do appreciate you listening in here on Super Talk Mississippi, 101.9 FM as we're getting set for this Little Caesars punt. Snapback's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is booming. And the Indians going to try to return it, get across the 40, spinning, and spun out of bounds.
Well, we were just talking about at the break how the grass is slippery, slick out there. The punter actually fell down back there. He got the ball off, and then he fell down, and that's why I think the punt wasn't quite as good because he's boomed them all night.
He really has, averaging almost 40 yards a kick in the first half. And that's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Again, we haven't played this late in the year in football. You get cold at night with the cold moving in. And, CJ, you talked about it as you were on the field earlier. It is getting slick out there.
It is. The dew's starting to form on the grass and it builds up on your shoes. I'm sure it builds up on their gloves, their hands, on the ball.
And another flag.
Indians break, come onto the field with 12 on the field.
Yep.
And again, it's just –
you don't even see a reaction on our sideline right now.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just –
they're just kind of numb to it.
Just unfortunate break there for the Indians. Now sets up a first down and 15. 1:58 to go here in the third quarter of play. 31-14, Northeast with the lead over the Indians. Handoff. It's going to be Brooks. Brooks tries to cut to the outside, slip for a second, and then bounces it back and is hit for a loss.
They're going to give him a yard.
They're going to give him a yard. That's very generous there for the official.
Tackled at the 36-yard line.
He made a good move, as you said. Again, that slick field coming into play. Looked like his plant foot just kind of cut out from under him when he tried to bounce it back. And good job that time by Brooks to just try to make something out of nothing. And now it's going to be a second down and 14 situation. Bowling, your quarterback. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. You've got Woods and Davis here on the near side. Bowling gets the snap, dropping back to pass. Goes out wide. This is going to be Flowers. Tries to juke his guy, gets by one, and then is hit and knocked out of bounds. Big hit there on the sideline in front of the Tigers bench as Flowers quickly pops up and tosses the ball back to the official to bring up a third down and 6 situation here for the Indians.
You know, if they're going to give you that much room out there, you might as well take it. You know, I mean, I know it's just that little quick pass out there to the side, quick bubble, whatever you want to call it, but they're off. You know, the DBs aren't playing up on the receivers, and they're giving us that much room. Now they're coming up on them.
So Bolin is your quarterback. Brooks in the backfield with him. Bolin drops very deep. Now he's trying to run. He's going to be hit, bounces off one, and then is hit and dropped that time again. Not a bad decision by Bolin. And let's give Bolin credit. I know we kind of just said last time probably should have slid whenever he was going towards the end zone, but this kid has grown up big time tonight for a freshman. He has been hit, and he's been hit hard. There was another big hit there on him, but you look at him, he's battling. He's trying to do everything he can to help give the Indians a chance to win tonight.
Oh, most definitely. He has battled all night. Again, he has played well on his feet, and he has thrown the ball well. I don't want to take anything away from him. It's fourth. And this is big right here, obviously. 4th down. Let's see what Bolin can drive up right here.
4th down and 3. First time tonight the Indians are going to go for it on 4th down. Gets a quick out to Davis, but he dropped it. It was there.
It was.
And again, one of those situations where Davis might have tried to run before he caught it, and you can't take it away from Davis because Davis made some brilliant plays tonight. Just again, the Indians, the Brates beating the boys tonight.
Yeah, and again, as we've said, CJ, we could attribute it to several factors. Again, even the dew on the grass out there, the cold weather, multiple factors, including, as I've been going back to, CJ, potential rust that we may have a little bit too.
So the Indians defense back on the field here. And it looks like it's going to be number 7, JT Moore, trotting back onto the field here for the Tigers at quarterback. Handoff in the backfield, and the Indians are there.
Reggie Wilburn.
And that's how we'll end the third quarter of play. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Rangers 31, ICC. Keep saying the Rangers. It's not the Rangers. It's the Tigers. 31-14 lead here over the Indians. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Hey, Pam! What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent it butter hump.
An unexpected combination, just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, everybody. 31-14 is your score as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. Tyler Kemp, you keep your text messages to yourself. I got beat up enough during that timeout for my slip up there. I do want to remind you that we're scheduled to travel to Holmes next week. Thursday night affair there in Goodman. A 6:30 First American National Bank kickoff, a 6 o'clock Davis Ford pregame show. Pass is snagged out of nowhere, and it's going to be caught, and a positive gain. That one just...
That was a little strange. Everybody just kind of stopped as soon as he caught the ball.
That's what I was looking at. And of course, it was one thing that the quarterback had all day to throw wherever he wanted to. But then, as soon as the receiver caught the ball, it was like, everybody stopped.
Yeah, the whole field.
So 3rd down and 6, and wow, what a catch. That slant route deep has been there all night tonight. The Indians have not figured that out. The Tigers take advantage and move the chains yet again. Let's give you a Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. In the fourth quarter, Coahoma leading Mississippi Delta 17-13. Hines leading Pearl River 34-14. That's in the fourth quarter. And earlier today, Northwest defeated Holmes 41-13. Again, going to the air, and if it's not broke, don't fix it, as that's the same exact play. And they're going to say incomplete pass.
Yeah, the back judge came running in to signal that.
It looked like a complete pass. If anything, the ground caused the fumble, so a big-time break there for the Indians.
Well, like you said, and that's where they've been going all night, is over the middle. It's been open, and they're going back to their bread and butter, what's working. They've dropped some passes a lot over the middle too, but they have definitely gained a lot over the middle.
2nd down and 10, 31-14. Northeast with the lead, 14:22 to play here in the fourth quarter. Handoff to the jet sweep, and the Indians are there to make the stop in the backfield.
Yeah, I like the closing speed there.
Take a look at it there on the Little Caesars instant replay. The Indians getting in the backfield. Good job fighting off a couple of good blocks. It's going to be a 3rd down and 16-ish to go here for the Tigers. So the Tigers obviously in no hurry, being very methodical with their offense right now, wanting to work as much of that clock as possible. And a quick bubble screen set up nicely by the Tigers. And a hard hit, and apparently stepped out of bounds. It looked like one of those plays where they just stopped and didn't know what was going on.
It's so odd. I'm like you. I can't figure out exactly why it just all of a sudden stops like it does. It does bring up 4th down now. Of course, it looks like, they're going to try to pin us back this time. Of course, they've been going for it on 4th down all night and been successful.
So 4th and 11 here as the Tigers with a rare Little Caesars punt coming up. We have seen a fake by the Indians tonight, but this snapback's a good one. The kick is up and off his shin. Porter is going to catch it. Didn't call for the fair catch, but quickly sat down to save himself a headache as the Tigers were closing in quickly, so the Indians will have it at the 20-yard line. All right, guys, 13:08 to play. Rivalry games, crazy stuff happens. The Indians, though, have got to get something going here.
Yeah, if my math's correct, that's only 17 points.
Yeah.
So 2 quick scores and you're right back in it. But right now I say we just need to put any points on the board, put together a good drive, and see where that carries us.
The deep ball has been successful for Bolin tonight. We'll see if the Indians try to dial up something like that. Instead, the handoff is going to be to Brooks up the middle. He breaks off one tackle, dives forward. Solid pickup of about 5 there on first down.
We've got to keep them honest. Keep it on the ground a little bit, and then let's go for the big play.
I like the up tempo. Excuse me.
And the give, that's going to be to Wilson, and he is hit and stacked up at the line of scrimmage that time as Wilson just met a wall, and that was just rude. Number 14 from the
just left him hanging out
Tigers.
there.
McGlone looked at his teammate, put his hand up to ask him to help him up off the ground. His teammates walked away from him. I say that's rude. I'm being funny. It was actually funny seeing on the field. I'm not being judgmental. Have to explain ourselves in this world today. 3rd down and 3 here for the Indians, trying to keep this drive alive with possession down here. Bolin tucks to run, and this time puts both arms around the football, and my goodness, this kid takes just another blistering lick, but still moves the chains for the Indians. I'll tell you what, at the end of the game, somebody needs to go shake that young man's hand because he has done what he can tonight and has just taken a beating.
Yeah, he really has. And, again, he got the yardage with his feet on the ground this time. And, I've said it all night, but I have been very impressive. Because Northeast defense has been able, as far as the front, has been able to get back there to him and hasn't given him time sometimes on plays to step up and get in there and get a good pass off, and he runs with it and does good.
1st down and 10 being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Bolin makes one man miss, makes another one miss, still going, and then gets hit again as he gets back to the line. It actually gives him a gain of 1 on the play. And this is what's so impressive, guys.
That should have been at least an 8-yard loss right there.
That should have been an 8-yard loss. Instead, turns into a gain of 1. But again, takes a punishing hit once he gets back to that line of scrimmage, falls forward, and then pops right back up saying, give me some more.
Yeah, I mean, would you call it, to me, is Steve Youngish, Brett Favre-ish type play, where they're scrambling and just popping up.
Bolin. Quick out this time to the sidelines, and
that's
going to be slung out of bounds, and then the whistle blows, still slings him around, and a gain of 2 that time, maybe 3, as that was a pass out to Williams for the Indians. So now to be a 3rd down, let's call it 6 situation here for the Indians. They got to get the ball across the 41 for the 1st down.
At some point, you're going to have to throw the ball downfield. You got to make something happen. These little quick out routes just aren't going to get you what you need this late in the game.
So Bolin getting the plays from the sideline. As we talk about the Indians, we talk about being shorthanded player-wise. Also, a couple of coaches not there tonight. John Williams stepping in for the Indians this week and making some of the play calls. Bolin dancing around, now still looking to go. Looks this downfield, tosses it up, and Woods is there for the play.
No, yeah, just go down.
I tell you, watching Bolin on the run and making those throws, that's been more impressive to me than what he's done on his feet. He is on the run making these throws and connecting them, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah, this kid is growing up right now before our eyes in this contest. That was a big completion to Collins Woods. Moves the chains for a 1st down. This 1st down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Give him a call at 862-9340 for more information on how he can help you with all your insurance needs. Well, that's just going to be a simple give right up the middle, as that was Quarles that time, just bulleted his way across the 50-yard line, gain of about 4 on the play. So it'll be a 2nd down and 6 situation here. Actually, they move the chain up one more time, the marker up one more time, I should say, as he gets to the 49, so a 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, a good gain right there on 1st down, keeping them honest by keeping it on the ground.
Bolin gets the snap. Quick throw out to Woods, makes the catch, tries to make one man miss, and is dropped. And it moves the chains again.
That completion moved the chain.
Guys, so far, best looking drive of the contest so far for the Indians.
Yeah, real good looking drive so far. Just a quick handoff up the middle and then a nice little pass to move the chains.
So Bolin quickly back to the line of scrimmage as the Indians with it. Going to go that quick route again to Collins Woods. Makes one man miss, trying to stay on his feet, still going forward, and finally has dropped down. Gain of about 5 on the play. So the Indians right now nickel and diming their way down the field, and it's working.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6.
It is, but I'm kind of like CJ, you know, and again, we are nickel and diming, but the clock is still running. We've got to come up with a big play.
So now they mark it back a little bit, second down and 6. And again, going to run that little screen pass. This is Quay Davis, gets to the outside, makes one man miss, and out to the 30, and that's going to move the chains once again for the Indians. Davis, they say, he actually his knee hit the knee hit the ground before he was down that time. So we'll see where they mark the football, and it will move the chains. So it took them a little while to decide, and they say first down for the Indians.
Yeah, they snapped the ball before they got the chain set.
Yeah, a little confusion down there.
Tough break for the Indians as Flowers was waiting for the football. Oh, timeout taken by the Tigers. Timeout on the field. Let's take it with them. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network. Indians trail 31-14, 8:37 to play.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, Taylor Tudor here, another recruiter for Etowah Community College. We wanted to let you guys know that we are open for tours any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, so come see us. If you have any special requests of anything that you want to see, we'll do our best to meet that. On the tour, you might even get to see the president's home or the president himself. So come see us any day of the week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. You can schedule those tours at tours.iccms.edu.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 8:37 to play here in the fourth quarter. ICC trailing Northeast 31-14. Bolin looks like he's going to try to run this one on his own, trying to get to the outside. Now dives forward. That was just a foot race there, and a nice pickup again by the quarterback, Bolin. And I'm telling you guys, just seeing how this kid was at the start of the game versus right now in this game, you're seeing a kid that's grown a lot of confidence throughout this ball game. So now it's going to be a second down and 3 situation. Bolin, nearly
dangerous.
Threw that one into the awaiting arms of a Tiger defender that time. Had Barry Flowers open over the middle, but was looking for Collins Woods that time, who still nearly made the catch. So now it's going to bring up third down and 3.
Yeah, that's the third time, I believe, in 5 plays we've ran that same setup there. And credit to the defensive back. He recognized it and tried to jump it.
Yeah, might think a hitch and go could be big a little bit later on in the contest. Third down and 3. Indians need to, obviously, this is going to be 4-down conversion or 4-down territory, but need to try to find a way to keep this drive alive. And they go to Barry Flowers. Why not? And a big-time catch there for Flowers. When in doubt, call Barry Flowers out, and he's going to make a play for you. Does it there for the Indians. Gets them down inside the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Indians. But the clock continues to run now inside 8 minutes. ICC needs to find a way to score and do it in a hurry.
Yeah, we need to punch this one in the end zone right here. And there's our big boy package, CJ.
Yep.
The Indians scored on this one last time we saw it.
We speak about it, and here it is.
And this time, Bolin tried to keep it. I don't know if that might have been just a bobble snap, as it looked like he couldn't really get a clean grab on it that time, as Bolin keeps it, does pick up a positive yard on the play, so it'll be a second down and goal now from the 2-yard line. The Indians rush back to the line of scrimmage. And there's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. Big play there for the Indians, a 2-yard rushing touchdown that time, as I believe that was Marcus Quarles. So the Indians put 6 on the board here. awaiting the extra point from Lasher, who, by the way, was a game-time decision coming in tonight, as he will get set to attempt this all-important PAT. Snapback's a good one. Lasher's kick is up, and the kick is good. Don't go anywhere, folks. 31-21 is your score. 7:17 to play. We're going to take a break and hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back as we get set for this First American National Bank kickoff. 7:17 to play, 31-21. Northeast with the lead here over the Indians. And, guys, we were talking about it during the break. That was an impressive drive there, led by Bolin down the field, ending in a Quarles touchdown. We've said it before, and we're going to continue to say it. We have seen Bolin grow up big time tonight in this contest.
Yeah, the resiliency of the turnovers that he could take credit for personally, but he just let him bounce off of him, comes back, makes a great drive for the score.
Shallow kick is going to be taken at about the 16-yard line by the Tigers, cuts it up the middle, slips off one tackle, and it's going to be hit and dropped shy of the 40-yard line. So a nice return there for the Tigers, gives them good field position. Well, guys, the Indians defense, they've got to get it done in a hurry here. 7:08, so you know the Tigers are going to come out and be very methodical when they have the football. ICC with all three allotments of timeouts to go in this one.
Need a 3 and out right here. I mean, of course, obviously that we know that, but we really, really need a 3 and out right here in the worst kind of way.
So the Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. We'll see who they elect to stay with at quarterback. They've been rotating back and forth between Hurley and Moore throughout the night. It's been more and more, and it is going to be more in the backfield, as that's going to be a handoff to Weatherby, and he just shot out of a rocket that time up the middle for a solid pickup on first down. Looks like they've settled with J.T. Moore in the contest. That was a carry that time by Sean Dalton Weatherby, as he just basically put both arms around the football and picked up 5. And again, as we said, you're going to see the Tigers use the clock to their advantage here. Probably not snap the football inside 10 seconds or even address the line of scrimmage until they have 10 seconds on the play clock. It's down to 15 now. Clock rolling with 6.5 to go here in the contest. They do get to the line of scrimmage with 10 seconds to play. Now make it 5. And it's a handoff to Weatherby again. Kind of stutter steps for a second. The Indians are there to make the stop.
Yeah, great play. And what we can't do, CJ, right here on third down is lose sight and sit here and think that they're going to necessarily run it again. And he'll pull that ball in a skinny minute and hit the receiver over the middle.
Absolutely. You got to have all the defensive backs on lockdown on all the receivers, but still stay true to that run too to be able to stop it.
Yeah, a lot of things you can do with this third down and 4 play here. Again, the Tigers taking their time, 15 seconds on the play clock. Now they get to play. They get set with 10 seconds now on the play clock. A little confusion on which side the running back wants to be on. They snap it with 5, and the quarterback's going to keep it. Tries to get up the middle, and
it's going to be close.
It's going to be really close.
I believe
the line
from my
judge,
angle, he looks a little short.
So the line judge coming in. Looks like he's about a yard short. And
I got a flag.
There's flags flying.
Let's see who that may be against us.
Oh, man. The way this game is going so far, you're not going to be surprised. And the officials not throwing him off, but sending a player to the sideline. And come on now, you made a stop with a yard shy. It would have been a 4th and 1 situation. The Tigers may or may not have. You figured probably wouldn't have gone for it in that situation. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's just another one of those mental breakdowns.
Where the ball was marked, it would have been about a yard and a half for the first down. And well after the play was over, the Indians give them a free 15 yards, results in another first down. And again, shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, you kind of look down there still, like CJ said earlier, still on the sidelines, and you can see the deflated look too, from when stuff like that happens, and it's continually happening.
The Indians are their own worst enemy tonight against a pretty good Northeast team. And you got to give credit. You know, that's part of the game. When teams make mistakes, you got to take advantage, and the Tigers have done that throughout the evening.
No, most definitely they have. And like I say, definitely give them credit.
So 1st down and 10 now. Northeast with the football. Handoff off the right side, and it's going to go for a gain of 2. And again, the Tigers going to keep just letting the clock run here. Indians still have all 3 timeouts. May have to start thinking about burning some of those if you get a quick stop here on 2nd down.
Yeah, they've already took 3+ minutes off the clock on this drive.
It's a helpless feeling just looking up and seeing the scoreboard, seeing that clock run, and them just eating it away here. And they nearly doubled the time of possession for the Indians in the first half, and it's going to be something similar here in the second half as well. Give is going to be to the long running back in the backfield. The Indians are there to make the stop. May have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, they're still not going to call it. Doesn't look like they're going to let it run.
So the clock continues to run here, coming up on 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Tigers with the football. So it'll be a 3rd down and 8 situation here.
You know, they're in 4 down territory too right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. The Indians hit him for a loss in the backfield.
Now you got to call a timeout.
Yeah, you got to burn one here.
And the Indians do. Timeout on the field. We're going to take the timeout with them. 3:39 to play here. 31-21 is your score. Tigers with the lead. Back with more right after this.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
And welcome back as we get set for this Little Caesars punt. ICC selling out, trying to block it. Nearly does. And then the Indians botched the reception, but I think they're able to fall back on top of it.
Golly.
If not, that would have just kind of told the tape of the night how the Indians just couldn't get anything going. So they're a big-time break for the Indians, guys.
Yeah, now we just need that 98-yard drive. Quick onside kick, and then a field goal to tie it.
I like it. I like it.
I like the plan. Put it together, CJ.
That is a Jim Ingram special there, talking the positivity up for the Indians here.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Crazier things have happened with a Northeast ICC game. You can't ever tell, so stay with us.
So the Indians have the ball at the 3-yard line. 1st and 10 here. This first down being brought to you by your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. Give is going to be to Quarles. Quarles breaks it off to the outside and gets it out past the 5 down to about the 6, maybe 7. Actually, they're going to give him the 8-yard line, so a solid pickup there on 1st down.
Yeah, we got to be moving around faster than that.
Yeah,
now.
you got to get them plays in quicker and see some up tempo.
The Indians, though, not working with purpose right now. 12 seconds, now 15 seconds and run off the clock, and they finally snap the football. Bolin running around, trying to find somewhere to go. Now he's going to get, and just got to go out of bounds, and he doesn't.
All right, you got to get up now. Yeah, we got to go. We got to have a play ready.
I mean, I just don't see any urgency right now.
No. Yeah, we got let's see, lineman kind of coming off there.
And so ICC with 2 timeouts still in the contest. They're trailing 31-21, now under 2.5 minutes to play.
Another 20 seconds have ran off.
Oh, Lord, we got another personnel issue right there coming off.
So 3rd down, let's call it 6. Bolin gets the snap. Pressure coming.
No.
He avoids it. And throws it to nobody.
Just overshot him a little bit there, CJ.
Yeah, he had 2 guys in the area. Just that throw on the run is difficult, and that time he just wasn't able to complete it.
Yeah, because he's done really good all night throwing on the run. I mean, really has, and that one just it just didn't pan out.
I think he was anticipating his receiver to release and go downfield with him, and that just wasn't the case there. So it'll be a punting situation coming up here for the Indians. So the clock is stopped with 2:07.
Well, that's a positive. At least it stopped the clock.
Yeah. Snap back. No pressure coming from Northeast. The kick
Nobody
is
even back to return it.
Back to return. So this one will be down at about the 46, maybe 47-yard line. Well, this is going to be one of those where if you're the Tigers coach, now this is a rivalry. Typically you don't do this, but ICC has not went to that timeout situation, so handoff up the middle. If ICC doesn't take that timeout, then it's be like, okay, they're tipping their cap to us tonight, then deal your way to victory.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to keep things civil right here. And
Yeah,
that's the main key in this situation.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10 situation here. Tigers with 2 receivers coming to the near side, one on the far side. Pistol formation, or somewhat of a pistol formation. Handoff is going to be up the middle. Gain of 4 on the play. And
I don't see a timeout.
ICC is not signaling for the timeout. And so they can run this thing down to almost a minute before they have to snap the football. Coach Cannon still coaching up his defense out there, just trying to tell them to get after the football, play hard, and play this thing out. 31-21 is your score. We invite you to stay tuned for an abbreviated version of the Renaissance Bank postgame report. We'll have some Sonic stats and more coming your way once this one is final. And they do snap the ball inside 5 seconds. Handoff once again, and it goes forward for a positive pickup of about 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they'll have to snap it one more time before this one goes final.
Timeout.
And the Indians, do take the timeout. Timeout on the field. Let's hear from let's hear from Little Caesars and Renaissance Bank. Back with more right after this.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
Spinning butter hump.
An unexpected combination. Just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best star here.
And welcome back now. It's 3rd down and 4 to go here. Tigers with the football. Handoff, and he's going to follow a blocker. He's going to be hit and stood up at the line of scrimmage.
Call a timeout.
And the Indians are going to take another timeout here to get the football back. We'll keep it here since we just came out of that timeout. Under a minute to play now, 31-21. It should be a punting situation here for the Tigers, but they have gone for it tonight a few times on 4th down, and if this is ever the territory you want to do it and put this game away, it would be now.
Yeah, you know, CJ, if I'm on the northeast sideline over there, I'm kind of tempted to just run the ball one more time, you know.
Yeah, as successful as they've been on 4th down tonight, why not?
So, I don't know.
See what they do right now. I do see JT Moore still right there in that huddle for the Tigers, so they may be elected to go for it. Not a bad decision. I mean, if the punt goes into the end zone, I mean, you're only going to net,
20 yards?
20 yards tops in this situation. And if you get it and go for it, ICC with no more timeouts,
that seals it.
And that's your ball game.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah, and of course under
that's
a minute.
what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're going to do a quick kick, which is one of my favorite plays in football. You just don't see enough. Drop a quarterback back and
just a little
pooch punt. Yeah. So 57.9 seconds to go. 4th down and 3 is the situation here for the Tigers. Indians show pressure. Throw over the middle, and it's just too tall.
I was fixing to say, watch that little pass.
Hold up. Come on now.
No.
Come on.
No, don't do this, guys.
No, this is not what we need. More flags coming out. Good job by the coaches coming out to get this one situated. That's what we always talk about is JUCO football. You're just a wrong word away from something like that happening, and a good job by the officials to quickly get that one settled down as it happened on the northeast sideline. And I want to give credit here also. Northeast sideline quickly rushed the field, but then you saw 3 guys come up and start grabbing people and throwing them back, 3 players coming up and grabbing their teammates to keep them back as well. And so a good job on that. Cooler heads ultimately did prevail in that situation, in a situation that could have got ugly in a hurry. So the officials are going to have to talk this one out.
It's a lot to talk out right there that fast.
They got a lot to figure out here. And
yeah, a lot of frustration, understandably so. ICC knows, we've had some mistakes tonight, and, and understandably, again, I go back to some of the rust factor. The players lost, down in players where we were. Some of the starters that we had at Coahoma are not starting tonight. They're not on the team. And so that, a rivalry game on top of that. And, we've just got to find a way to make this civil. And we got another game next week.
Yep.
We got to keep that in mind.
Let's head to the field.
So is that ball unsportsmanlike? 88 on the white team, excuse me. Number 8 on the red team. Those penalties will offset. It'll be first down, ICC.
All right, so no ejections, no nothing, just 2 unsportsmanlike penalties. 88 for Northeast. That's Nathan Barham. And then number 8 for ICC, Emmanuel Vance. And again, a lot of times we give officials hard times. An official got hit in that situation, bounced right back up, did a great job of just settling down that powder keg.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, again, of course, with any team, but with a rivalry game, that one really has it can get ugly in a hurry.
So the Indians will have the football now with 53.3 seconds left in the contest. They trail at 31-23. Bolin is your quarterback. 2 receivers on both sides of the football. We'll see if ICC tries to dial up a big play here and go deep. Bolin drops back. Quick pass over the middle. Is somehow caught. What a catch there by J.J. Daniels to just reach up, grab that one with his fingertips, and make that completion. So a gain of 8 on the play. And then nearly picked off. Ooh. As that time, again, that the secondary for the Tigers have been good on jumping those pass routes.
Jumping those outside routes now, it seems like the middle's been open for both of us, for tonight, but jumping those outside routes.
And the referee is going to send a Tiger player to the sideline as he was kind of taunting the offensive line of ICC. Good job by the official. If I had been an ICC player doing the same thing, I would have agreed on sending them to the sideline as well, just to keep cooler heads on the field right now. 3rd down and 2, 34.2 seconds to go in the contest. Bolin gets the snap, pressure coming. Now he's going to step up to try to avoid it. He does. Gets the first down and then some and dives forward for the first down.
Yeah, get on that ball quick now.
Very impressed by the play.
Need to clock it right here.
So a first down here for the Indians. Bolin quickly gets
they're not going to clock it.
The good guys back to the line of scrimmage. There's a holding play on the backside of that one. And holding on the offense will back up the play here.
That's not a bad hold there because You let him by that quarterback's in some sort of pain.
Yeah, I'm saying that just preserved the life of Bolin that time. So 19.2 seconds to go before this one's final. We do invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report, as we'll take a look at some Sonic stats and get some final thoughts on tonight's contest and look ahead at next week's game at Holmes. So the Indians are going to go 5 wide here on a 1st down and 20 situation. Bolin dropping back to pass, sets a screen up over the middle, and it is going to be complete, trying to find his way to the sideline. The Tigers not there, as they pretty much fell back in that prevent defense. ICC is going to try to hurry to get to the line of scrimmage to spike it, and they're not going to be able to do it. The official kind of bobbled the ball for a second, and
they might have got it off.
They got the snap off. Bolin's going to try to tell him to go downfield, and it just slipped out of his hands that time, and that's going to do it. Your final score here from Fulton this evening is going to be 31-21 in favor of the Tigers. Just a night where the Breaks beat the boys, and the Tigers cashed in on every opportunity the Indians gave them. 31-21 your final score. We're going to take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report from Fulton right after this.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey guys, my name's Jordan Smith and I'm one of our recruiters here at Itawamba Community College. Campus is back open and we would love to have the opportunity to show you firsthand everything we have going on here at ICC. Whether it's the Fulton, Tupelo, or Belden campus, we give tours every Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. Go to tours.iccms.edu to pick out a time and come spend some time with us.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to, and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola, together tastes better.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tide! I use ice cream as kind of for medicinal purposes, you know. It just puts me in a good mood.
This would be so good for dinner.
Very crispy, spicy.
A little tang.
El crunch.
El crunch.
There's a lot of bacon on this thing. It's just oozing.
Delicious.
I just want dessert.
Give me some.
Very indulgent.
Now, this is delicious.
Shaky goodness.
And the nice crunch.
Oh, that's dangerous.
What about the tots? Tots are everything.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Your final score here from Fulton, 31-21, Northeast with the 10-point win tonight. And I'm going to be honest with you, the fact that it's a 10-point ball game is kind of surprising when you take a look at how this one really and truly all fell out at the end of the night. We do have some Sonic stats being brought to you by our friend Blake Long here. We do appreciate Blake with that as well. All right, before we get to these Sonic stats, guys, and Brad, we'll start with you. Let's just talk about the game in general, your thoughts on the contest tonight.
Well, my thoughts are this. Of course, you know, we can say what we need to say on this, but Etowamba, we're down, been out 14 days. I think it was very courageous for these guys to come back, and do what they did tonight, get out there on the field. We're down 2 coaches. Again, best wishes to Coach Cook and Coach Graining. And, we did have rust. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. We had rust, and that was expected because we haven't been practicing. But, we did shoot ourselves in the foot. But there again, there were positives that came out of the night. Bowling, like we've said all night, has grown up, CJ, and I really think we have got, of course, next week we still got another game, but then even next season we got a lot to look forward to with Bowling leading the offense, CJ.
Absolutely. He really can't say enough about him tonight. He really had a great performance, even though it didn't go our way. He showed signs of improvement, and at the end of the day, that's all we can really ask out of these guys. Quay Davis, another one, had some really good big plays, kept us in the game, and the fact that it's only a 10-point loss, considering how it felt for most of the game.
Yeah,
you don't really want to call it a win, but it kind of feels like a win.
Well, and that's the thing, too. I mean, we talk about how this game is going and all the breaks that went against the Indians, the break that went in favor for Northeast. ICC was driving and fumbled the ball at the 2-yard line. Northeast recovered. ICC was driving through the pick 6, but then they were driving through interception earlier in the contest. So, there's 14 points that was left on the field by the Indians tonight. And as you said, CJ, Northeast, and I'm not taking a shot at Northeast in this situation. This is just a football or just sports fan, let it be Notre Dame. I'll be saying the same thing. If you're the Tigers, yes, you got the win. You survived to win. But at the end of the night, you look back at this ball game and go, guys, we escaped with a win.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going deep into your stats, Adam, but going back to what you're talking about, the 10-point game, Etowamba finished tonight with 355 total yards. Northeast 287. We ended up with more passing yards than they did, as well as rushing yards at the end. And now the time of possession, though, is what jumps out. Go back down there to that time of possession. Northeast held the ball for almost 38 minutes, just right under 38. ICC 28.
Yeah.
So there's a difference there. And, we came back. We did put some yardage up there. Again, Bowling, Davis, they had a great game. But the time of possession, we lost that battle.
Absolutely, and that's one of the big situations there as well. We'll take a look back at some of these highlights as we go throughout the night. CJ, you've got those final stats. Run down some of those individual stats for the Indians. These stats being brought to you by Sonic. Remember to download that Sonic app. You can get half-price drinks always when you have that Sonic app. Don't forget to text drive-in to 876642. That's 876642 for special deals there from text message only. Text message rates will apply.
We'll start with the passing. Loden Bowling, he had 20 completions on 37 attempts. He did have the 3 interceptions, but he also had 262 yards with, of course, the 71 for the long to Quay Davis on that touchdown. He also led us in rushing.
Yes.
13 attempts, 66 yards, touchdown, long of 10 yards. Quarles right behind him with 31 yards and a touchdown. Passing and receiving, Quay Davis, he had 146 yards, so another game over 100 for him. The 1 touchdown, like we mentioned, for 71 yards. And then on defense, Corley Hooper ended the night with 13 total tackles.
Yeah, that's a kid that should really be getting some looks on the next level as well. So I think it's safe to say our Sonic star of the game is going to be Bowling tonight. Again,
Absolutely.
Seeing where he started the game to how he finished it and how he led the team down the field on an impressive drive. We saw that young man grow up a lot tonight.
Well, am I reading this right? That we can account 328 yards to Bowling on the night.
Yes,
that's on his feet and in the air. That is amazing. Freshman coming in this environment with a Northeast game, huge rivalry, having been off for 14 days, and then coming in tonight and putting on this type of performance. Fantastic.
Absolutely. And, of course, now for the Indians, got to lick your wounds, get over it, and get ready for next week as we travel to Holmes. It'll be a Thursday night affair there in Goodman. They fell today earlier to Northwest, and so Holmes will be coming in. But for the Indians, though, two big factors are in this contest. You look at it in the first half, it was Jason Womack who was carried off the field, and then later in the contest, it was the MACCC Defensive Player of the Week. That was Decoy Randolph, so hopefully those guys will be available next week. But if not, for a shorthanded already team for the Indians, more guys going down with injuries tonight, you just got to – tomorrow or next week's game is going to be gut check time. Man up. Let's go finish the season on a positive note.
Yeah, and the way I look at it, Adam and CJ, is this. Last game of the season in a season where we didn't even know if we could get to 5 games, 6 potentially, which it could have been. But game 5 here, we're in November playing football still. These players need that. Yes, we've got a lot out, but we still got some guys out here. They've got something to go fight for in this unprecedented season of football.
Absolutely. We'd like to thank tonight's sponsors, Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Cagle Eye Center, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, the ICC Wesley Foundation, and Tommy Morgan real estate agent, Ricky Murphy. As we said, your Indians will be back in action next Thursday at Holmes Community College. The game will be available on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the Red Channel, and right back here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM, starting with the Davis Ford pregame show at 6 o'clock. Remember, for updates on all 11 of ICC's intercollegiate athletic programs, visit Let'sGoICC.com and follow Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. So for Brad Boggs, CJ Adams, Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, Z. Taylor, Stephen Knight, Kim Dill, and all the great folks out there at Super Talk Mississippi, thank you for taking time out of your Thursday night to join us for this presentation of ICC Athletics. So long from Fulton, where your Indians fall by the final score of 31-21 to the Tigers. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.